Welcome to Kombat Kingz podcast, episode 13.
What?
Yeah.
Deep.
Giving you that raw combat sport punditry.
Say it again, Rimz.
The usual suspects around the table. The combat sports voices of
of
the streets. You got myself, Rimz.
Big Rimz.
Tallest man in every room, Lankz.
You know.
And the
big
braggadocious Bragz.
One and only.
Yeah. So yeah, just coming off of UFC Fight Night Hermansson versus Strickland. What are we saying, guys? Let's get into it.
This. Not a bad card. Not a bad card at all. What's this week's UFC second card that they've produced this year? Sean Madman Strickland, Jack Hermansson.
Just gonna say.
All right, let's break this. Let's get into this and break down this fight.
I'm not gonna be in my feelings no more, innit? I'm not gonna be in my feelings.
What about Sean Strickland?
Because I was like, Strickland can win this, you know. But I just don't like the guy. I was just like, let me find a way Hermansson can get this done, innit? But shout out to Strickland. He looked good. He did look good.
You know what?
Yeah.
He looked really good, but you know what my problem was? Hermansson was short on everything. When I watched that fight, like Strickland just looked like the longer fighter. He was touching like Jack Hermansson. His leg kicks.
Yeah, his
excellent.
leg kicks are nice. Yeah.
That was good from earlier on. And he continued throughout the fight.
Didn't really affect Sean though, like the leg kicks, like
No.
the way you would have thought.
Yeah.
Because he landed about 20 in total by the end of the fight. So
You know what though? Sean don't fight with his legs. Sean fights with his shoulders and his arms.
Yeah, he's very upper body.
Very upper body twists and turns from his upper body
jab
ways.
effectively.
Got one of the best jabs in the game.
Yeah, very good.
Because he uses it. And next thing is volume. I watched this weekend's card and I sat there and I was like, the fighters that never won through close fights, volume. The fighters that did win, it was utter volume that made them win the fight. Like this like that, you know, that kid that battle versus Tyler.
Oh yeah. He could have won that if he was more active. From
There you
round
go.
one, but
There you go. When we
that.
get into it. But this is what I'm saying. When I was watching this weekend, I thought the close fights were volume. The fighters that were winning and Strickland's volume from the start.
Yeah, the ones that were striking anyway.
100% takedown defense. I think that's what won in on the close judges scorecards as well.
Oh yeah,
I don't think it was that
defense.
I don't think it was that close. It wasn't a split decision. It was like
Someone gave it to Hermansson.
I know.
Yeah, they did.
They need to allow it. Hermansson won one round,
And that was the first round.
You can give him two if you're being generous.
And even the first round, I don't even know if he won one.
Yeah.
It was
close.
You know what I mean? It was close. Like
Yeah.
you can give it to him, but it was a. You know what this fight reminded me of? You know them old school brawls. You kind of go, I kind of go. There was nothing extraordinary to watch. It wasn't like on your edge of your seats type of fight. It was a traditional type of fight. You hit, I hit. You jab, I try and take you down.
Yeah.
Obviously, Sean's not gonna go for the takedown, so
Yeah,
you didn't see it from him. But it was just a bouncy kind of fight. There was nothing out of the ordinary. No one's throwing no elbows or spinning back heel kicks.
Yeah,
or
nothing fancy.
nothing fancy. Yeah, it was just one of those
very vanilla.
Yeah, very vanilla, but good vanilla.
Yeah.
You know when you buy the good Cornish ice cream, Cornish like, but it's good.
It can stay in the freezer for 2 months and they
Yeah.
got ice in the middle. You know the ones like,
Yeah, so it was a good man for fighting.
Yeah, I'd
fans.
say Strickland, the jab, very effective with that. I say that's something more MMA fighters need to use. Like a good jab can easily
Win you the
win
fight.
you a
Money,
fight.
man, it's money.
Or it even sets up a lot of other things. Like it's a fundamental thing to have. Takedown defense was great. Like when he denied him the first one, that kind of set a precedence of where we're going.
You ain't gonna get it
because he tried.
You ain't gonna
he
get
tried
it.
hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Strickland's takedown defense is good. He's either down blocking well or like stuffing his head well, like just things like that. He's doing very well. Yeah, Strickland. I don't think though. He done well against Hermansson. Hermansson from this, he kind of needs to like. I don't know what it is like because he had this problem before with Vettori. Similar thing. He couldn't take him down, and from when he couldn't take him down, he was struggling. Like you know what I mean. Like Vettori's kind of ran away with it, and it's the same thing here. Strickland ran away with it from when he couldn't get him down.
I think that's due to the striking though. His striking output's not good enough.
Yeah,
He's not committed. He missed more than he hit. He's not. And if anything he did hit, they were shimmied off the elbows or they were shimmied off the shoulder. There wasn't nothing that made him respect.
Yeah, nothing. Yeah.
You got to, you know what I'm saying? He didn't put no combos together too well. He tried, but nothing landed to give Sean that. All right, I've got to respect it. So, but
where does
Strickland go?
Because Strickland, if he knocked him out or had a good KO or something, it could have
gone easy.
But and even so,
I want to see.
I can't lie. I can't lie. I
want to see it.
Because he's just
wicked.
I don't think so.
I think Izzy
what?
tear
I think
him
Izzy
up,
tears him up because
he leaves some
kicks.
openings.
Because
He does, but it'll be a good fight. You know why? Because Izzy will get jabbed up. Trust me, Izzy sometimes gets hit and leaves his head on centre line as well. I'm not saying I see Izzy winning, but from a striking's battle, I think it'll be a good fight.
I see certain holds that Strickland does.
He's too like strictly boxing. Sorry for the pun, but he's
like Izzy
will.
That's real.
Izzy will eat his legs up,
Facts.
and then when
And
he does that
Philly,
when he does that kind of Philly shell thing, and he's
roll.
got one side open, Izzy will hit that all day. He'll hit that all. Yeah, he'll hit that all day. He'll set it up to hit him all day. I can see it.
I can see it still, but Strickland fights a certain way.
Yeah,
I get what you mean. He's very like systematic the way he fights.
Strickland can probably get into top 5, but I don't think he'll get into like title contention. I think maybe depending on how fights go, but like I can't see him. Like,
he's definitely got to have one more.
I
So
can't see him like being second, third. I think Whitaker, he's like top notch. I think
I can see Strickland getting a title shot. You know, this is where you
I can see him getting a title shot.
Can
I see him getting a title shot.
Everyone, Izzy's he made a very good point.
But that's Izzy because Izzy's knocked off
that's
everyone.
What I mean. But that's the
But
point.
I can't see him like beating like Whitaker or like, you know what I mean? Like even Cannonier, I don't even know if he'll beat Cannonier.
You know, my problem is what I saw that he has that other fighters don't have. Is some of them don't have the volume he has.
He has good volume.
The Derek Bronson won't
He
carry
could have
that
had more volume in this.
I know.
He kind of
Cannonier don't have the volume he has. Cannonier don't have the volume he has. Probably only Whitaker and Izzy have the volume he has prior to in between that. No one else does. So I can see him still getting and he's becoming that spoke about person in the UFC. You know what I'm saying? You know how it works.
Some people are saying it's a bit of a Kobe thing.
Yeah, it is.
It's a bit of a Kobe.
But he's not all the way the villain. He's not all like Kobe's all the way the villain.
No,
he's just like
he said some stuff.
He needs to go to a madhouse.
Did you hear what he said to Kevin Holland?
What
he said something like, "Oh, if he was in jail, you're the type of person I could fucking fuck, basically, bro."
Oh shit!
That's what he said to Holland, bro.
Oh shit! Hold down Holland in jail, you know.
But that's not nice because like you're not gonna fight him as of right now. So it's
no, Holland's in welterweight now. I know. It might have been earlier, but he said something along those lines, something like that to Holland.
Yeah, he just needs to go to fucking Mosley, bro. This guy's tapped out. He needs help.
Did you see when he done his?
He needs help.
You see when he done his UFC cribs?
No, he's kind of funny though. I tell you,
he's a different guy. Still, he's a different guy.
He's good for the UFC. I don't like. You know what he's done to me? Jake pulled me. I didn't like him at first. Now I like him for certain little things. You know what is? His interview was raw at the end when he was just like, "Well,
I didn't do what I had to do."
Yeah, you know the
performance was a bit below par, but you can't disrespect him for that because he's being honest.
Yeah.
And he knows that he needed to be spectacular to get the attack. So he's just been real, innit?
To be outright the shot. Yeah, you're right. Because of this victory, still a good victory.
Yeah.
He's just going to have to fight someone else above him now to solidify that title shot.
Out, like Izzy beats Whitaker. Depending on how who's fighting again?
Bronson,
yeah. Depending on how that goes, like he's in the mix, isn't it? He could get a title shot just on base of Izzy or whoever's beaten. If Izzy beats everyone,
go wait for it the fights to
pan
out basically.
Yeah.
Next week we'll tell, innit? Because
yeah.
What about Hermansson?
Like I think he needs to work on like setting up takedowns a bit better, man. Like certain takedowns that he's going for, it's like
he needs
to
to
from a mile off.
So
like,
that means
he needs to work on his hands a bit more.
He needs to work on his striking.
Yeah, like
because the striking will set that up.
Yeah, exactly. So. Or if you're gonna do the wild takedowns from far out like that, and you're actually grabbing them, you got to chain
wrestle it after.
You know what I mean, like,
but it's hard to chain wrestle it when you've already entered in a bad point. You know when you come in, your entry
if you're
point's
not
bad.
deep enough on it.
Then
I hear
it's
you
hard to
saying,
chain after that because
Yeah.
he's already splitting you. Splitting
I
you
hear
from
you.
the wide
Yeah,
angle
I
that
hear
he's
you
gonna
saying.
stand at. And it's gonna be
yeah,
hard.
yeah.
So
Something he needs work on. But when he does get it to the ground, he does work.
he does
But
work.
It's just getting it to the ground for him.
Sean don't look like no bum to take down though. He's not idiot, bro. He's not. He knows he's
Well, good thing the guys at the top, other than Brunson, don't really want to get you down.
Yeah,
They're just
so
on the
he's in a
striking
good
team.
division for
Division.
that. Because
That's
when
what
he
I
was
said.
at welterweight, Usman was taking him down. You get me?
Yeah, he's getting punished. But interesting to see where he goes from here, Sean Strickland. Still,
definitely.
yeah. Want to move on?
Yeah, cool.
Serrano my days, this
versus
fight,
Maximov.
bro.
Right.
I nearly fell asleep.
Bro.
I nearly fell asleep.
Wow.
I did fall asleep.
This was a boring ass
Let me
fight. I
not
don't
lie.
care what anyone says.
No,
you can't wrestle like that and not do anything else.
Bro.
Every round was the same.
No, he done well. Serrano done well round one, I think.
What did he do well?
He stopped a lot. Whoa,
And then got taken down and still lost
he
the
got
round.
taken out, but he got back up very quickly.
And he
a lot
still
of
lost the
time.
round.
No,
lost
you
the
could give him
round.
that first round. He done more
first round.
damage. He done a lot of the damage. He done nothing other than take
Wrestling,
him down
yeah,
and he got back up.
But he had more of the control of the first round. He touched him once or twice, and that
No, he
was
touched
it.
him quite a few times. Though. He hit him with a knee. He touched him quite a few times.
And
He touched it
exchanges-
quite a few times
put
in the
it like
first
this,
round.
The control time was done, I think, by Max from all three
Maximum
rounds.
hardly had any control time. Like you got him
What?
down. Control time.
Control time.
He was getting up a lot of the time, you know, or he was in scrambles a lot of the time.
Scrambles, but then he still controlled the scramble. That's my whole point. He still control. I know what you're saying, but I don't know. This match was. I don't know. This fight was so like. I'm just putting like this. You can't like. You know what?
Like-
Sonora done wrong as well for me. Like he engaged in the wrestling as soon as the round 2 started. They got into an exchange and he wrestled him. Like I was like, bro, defend the takedown. You know what? What Nick wanted to do to you that whole time was just wrestle. And you know that he wanted to let off his power, but he didn't get no separation. He didn't.
I thought he done all right, like to recover when he got taken down to get back up. In first round, I think second round got a bit dicey, and third round, but
Third round, he laid on top of him the whole round.
yeah, but I don't know. Like Maximov though, like
His wrestling's good.
his wrestling is good. His control, I wouldn't say, is that good when he gets
You
when
don't
he gets
think
people
so?
down. When he gets people
I
down,
think he's good.
he scrambled a lot of the
Yeah,
time,
but
bro.
he's a big guy. He looks like the stronger guy there. That's what I think got him out of it. He looked like the technically better wrestler.
Yeah, I hear that, yeah.
And he had him in control. What got him out of it was his explosiveness through power. Like it
Well,
wasn't-
he was doing
he
a lot
wasn't-
of different like switches. He done switches on him. He done
it didn't work out. He lost the fight. It didn't work.
You know
You know what I mean,
bro?
It didn't work out. You can't switch. You can't say that and then lose the fight and then be like, you obviously didn't do that better than Nick. You lost the fight.
Didn't do shit. Other than taking
But he won
down.
the fight.
He
How can you
all
lose
he done
the
is
fight?
taking down. Didn't do no
There
damage.
you go. That's why it was
Bro, he
boring.
didn't even do no damage.
That's
Ground and
why
pound,
it
bro.
was
His ground and pound was
boring.
atrocious,
and
bro.
he still lost the fight. Deep it. That's why the fight was trash. Deep what I'm telling you. If a man lost
Bro,
the fight,
you know,
and you're trying to
it's
say he had,
effective grappling, bro. So you have to take people down and do something with it. He hardly done anything.
so
with
he
it
must
most
have
of the
had
time.
more control time and must have had control time.
Yeah, he
to
had
have won
control
the
time in
fight
certain pockets
for 2 of the
but
rounds at least, and he was laying on him for the both. at
He needs to
least
work
2
on ground
rounds.
and pound or advance into better positions and go for submissions. Because all he done was take him down.
Yeah, and done
pretty much,
nothing.
bruv, and done nothing.
That's why it was
Nah,
boring.
it was to me.
But neither
it was
did
kind of trash. Still,
Serrano didn't do nothing either.
I wouldn't say he done nothing. He was
He
defending
He
takedowns,
busted
bro.
him up through the knee, caught him, busted him up. But he didn't. To me, he didn't do anything to establish that he was the stronger fighter in there or the most. Like I don't know. I thought he would have stuffed the takedown.
I thought he would stuff.
Why would you engage in it when you know your outcome was always going to be 50-50 in it? Even if you thought, all right, I'm not going to win the exchange. It's going to be 50 or whatever. Like, just take the you got the power to knock him out or to at least touch him to make him respect you. Just didn't, I don't know. He just didn't fight his
I
fight.
don't know. Yeah,
He fought Nick's fight.
yeah, I hear you saying that aspect, but Nick, he needs to work on
On his
advancing
what, his
when he
advance?
gets people down. Because to me, it weren't good. It weren't good. And Nate, Nate obviously he trains at
there,
Nate Diaz
yeah,
Academy.
yes.
Nate's a hypocrite. yeah, because he was like, yeah, well done at the end, yeah. I know for a fact, yeah, if someone done that to Nate, yeah, just took him down all match, bruv, he would be pissed at the end, bruv, and talking a bag of shit, bruv.
Yeah.
But it's his style, innit?
Yeah, I hear you.
It's his style.
I hear you.
Remember, Nate's got to chat shit for his fight, for his style. So that's what makes Nate and Nick. But his style,
yeah, his wrestling's good. If he can work on ground and pound and
hitting,
advance into like getting submissions and stuff, it'll be good.
Yeah, he didn't even try and advance for a submission once.
It was dead. He was just getting him down
and doing nothing.
And then scrambles and
Let's move on. You got anything to say?
I fell asleep.
I don't blame you. Still.
Even do I. It was dead. My head was bucking at this point. Still, I'm not gonna lie. Aye,
my guy.
Aye,
my guy.
Aye, listen, if we're getting hyped about Hamza Shamaya,
talk about him.
We gotta talk about this guy, Shavkat
Ramanov.
Ramen.
I'm pissed at him. I'm pissed at him.
Ramen, like no noodles.
I'm pissed at him though. Because why is he KOing, man? I wanted the sub.
Bro. Versus Colston Harris, yeah.
Colston Harris, he's probably still sleeping all now.
It was a bad
all now, he's probably still out.
Yeah. I love how Rachmanov, yeah, he's just so calm and calculated, bro. Like, he's just there reading him, like, first round, like, and Harris was just a lot more wilder. He was a bit more active, like, whereas Rachmanov was just calculated, just making his reads. And then when he went for it, boy, the spinning kick and then the ground and pound, yo.
He's got everything in the arsenal,
yeah, everything. Submissions.
What
100% finish rate.
What about saying he's scarier than Chimaev?
You know what it is? Like, Chimaev,
if he can keep it up.
No, you know what it is? Chimaev, yeah, just looks a lot more destructive because the way he's just blitzed people. But like, he's a bit more calmer with it, but he's doing the same kind of stuff. He's finishing guys, bro.
You know what the problem is? Shamaev is the cheat code for the welterweight. The only reason, let me tell you why, it's just because this guy, he's long. Like, Shamaev is tall.
Imagine he called out Shamaev, though.
He's like easy tall and long.
Yeah.
So grab and he's strong. He's like the John Jones of that weight. You know, that tall, long, strong, hard to fight. You know, he can fight at a distance if he wants, but he can also wrestle good. I think that's why you see it. But Shavkat, listen, yo, Ramanov. Man was sleeping on him. Bro, listen. Bro. From last year, we should have spoke about him. Chimaev ran the train hype so high. We didn't get him. Like, I needed to get to him.
He was on the radar, but it's just...
We didn't get to him, though, because he's got... Like, what did you just say? He's got 100% finish rate.
Yeah.
He's an animal, and he's fought more.
Decent people as well.
I know, and he's fought more. Even Carlton Harris is decent.
Yeah, Carlton Harris is decent. Yeah. He's beaten Cowboy Oliveira. I can't remember his other win.
He's bought solid UFC guys and destroyed them. So I would like to see him because he's not even ranked.
Nah, not yet. Yeah, and he's...
How is Hamza Chimaev ranked then? This is
just because of the
destroyedness, the way
fights that he got in it. Because who did he fight last night? It was Ji Liang.
Yeah.
Ji Liang was ranked, so you know what I mean. But he's close. Like, if not next fight after that, he's fighting someone ranked, bro.
He has to now.
He has to, innit?
What do you mean?
He's killing guys. He needs to now.
Yeah.
Like, because he needs to chase Usman. You see, Usman, this is how it needs to happen. Shamaya needs to fight Usman and he needs to just fight the winner straight. I don't want, you know what's there? I don't know in between. No, I don't know Kobe. Kobe, you'll get bust up. Masvidal will get bust up. All these men will get bust up. I know the truth.
Hey,
I know the truth.
It's still early though. It's still early.
You scream early. I know the truth. You know what I'm saying? I can see the truth.
He's looking smoky. I can't lie. But we don't need to.
Outside Usman and Shamaev, tell me somebody that looks like he's gonna cause him a problem. Kobe could. Well, Kobe could take him 5 rounds, maybe off. But tell me somebody else that could really cause this man problems.
We don't know.
Just look.
Yet,
No. From you got good MMA. You got good MMA knowledge.
Nah, come on, man. Yeah, it's still early. Like,
but
the people in top. Yeah, I can see that.
You're visual,
he's top 5 level. I can see that.
There you go.
See that.
So now he's just narrowed it down. Yeah. Now he's narrowed it down. You see how you get there? He's got to break it down differently, people, for at home, and then we'll eventually get there.
Yeah, no, he's levels.
He's levels, isn't it?
He's levels.
All right, man. Watch out for him, guys. Shavkat Ramanov.
Rachmanov.
Is it Rachmanov? Oh yeah,
And it
Rachmanov.
comes out in the wolf
Yeah,
gear,
wolf
man.
thing.
Yo,
Cold. Where's
he's
that?
he's from
Kazakhstan.
Kazakhstan, yeah, Kazakhstan.
And they violate like Borat. No, they violate because Borat. If that's what Borat is, yeah. Hey, listen, Borat ain't nothing like this guy. Ain't nothing like this guy, cuz. But yeah, shouts out to Shavkat, man. Good fight, man.
Cool.
Moving on.
Next, Sam Alvey versus
Brandon Allen.
Late replacement. He came in,
Yeah. Brandon Allen come in after coming off a loss as well.
Mm.
I think he wanted to turn this fight around quickly due to that coming off the loss. He looked all right. Like Brandon Allen, come out, had moments where they were back and forth. I think Brandon caused more of the pressure, had Sam on his back foot. Sam needs to let his hand again volume. Another fight where Sam didn't let no volume go.
Yeah.
He trying to wind up for that big hit.
Yeah,
you can tell Sam's got power. But you will never win a fight. For me, you don't. These men are too
just on
good.
power, you got to say it up.
Yeah, these men are too good. You can't just win through striking once or twice and thinking these other athletes are good enough to see it. So beautiful front kicks from Allen, changing it up. I think a lot of more UFC fighters need to do that as well. I even noticed that in the Strickland fight, that front foot jabs to your stomach, to that solar
teep
plex,
kicks,
teep kick, you need them.
Yeah.
Like they don't
Especially
use
when
them
you're
enough.
no longer fighter.
Bro,
These people at
just
range.
stick it in man's gut, man. Let him feel that. Let him shit that out the next day, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like so, but yeah, he looked good.
Yeah.
Knocked him down in the first round.
Yeah, it was straight.
Straight,
Alvey
and then
tried to
Alvey-
hide it a bit, like, yeah, bro.
You see it, innit?
Yeah, body.
Yeah.
Yeah, he went to the body, head dropped
Head
him. Yeah,
Drop, yeah. Nice
Choked him
combination.
out.
Second round, got there, dropped him again in the second.
Yeah,
And then he
choked
just,
him out,
he
innit?
just literally just jumped on top of him. And that rear naked was slick as well. It was just in. You know, he just slipped it in.
It was one of those ones. It was so, because he didn't have no back control, but it was just locked in so tight. It was just like, yeah, bro. He had no choice.
He had no choice but to tap.
But what we saying then? Brandon Allen, obviously, he just come off of a loss, was it?
That's correct, yeah.
So, yeah.
Brandon Allen. What do you think goes on here in the sense of, where is Brandon Allen? Is he not
I
even
don't think
ranked?
he's ranked. No. This was at light heavyweight, it's late replacement. Usually he fights don't he fight at middleweight usually? I think he fights at middleweight.
Brandon Allen, yeah.
He fights at middleweight. So yeah, it's late replacement. So.
What? You could never. What? So he skips what? Whoa.
Huh?
This is light. Oh yeah, light heavyweight.
Light
Yeah, he goes.
heavyweight,
Yeah.
But,
Sorry.
I think Sam Alvey though, he's on the skid. He needs to quit, bro.
That's what I was about
He
to
said
say.
that he's not quitting.
He's
I'll
like
get into
7 fights.
He's over the
He's
hill.
gonna get cut.
He's gonna get cut if
Yeah.
you don't quit. So
One of the two's gonna
This is
happen.
how I know this is the most bullshit. How certain people get cut, but they're not really on losing shoots like that. And then you got man like Sam Alvey just out here.
You know what the problem is though? You got to look at the divisions, what they're cutting, how much they're cutting out of the division. So certain divisions are more stacked than others. Like you see bantamweights, they can get cut like nothing. None of them are coming through, and they're all vicious and they're all savages. If you're doing that bad, we can cut you. But there's some other way. See, who you cutting, bro? You know what I'm saying? Who you cutting? Like it's hard, bro.
why is Cody still here?
Cody Garbrandt. Because he moved to flyweight.
Because he's
smart.
He's a name
got
as
smart.
well.
And got
smart.
sparked at
And he's a
flyweight.
name as well,
He
bro.
got sparked, but he's smart because he moved there, got sparked, but he still got a name, like you said, he still got a name value.
innit?
So, and he was a champ.
Yeah.
He was a champ, not for long, but he was a champ.
Fair enough. But
You know what's so mad that we actually used to love Cody Garbrandt, like when he first.
No,
beat
it was the
Dominic
dominant
It was the
performance.
dominant
Yeah,
performance.
and
I thought, he's a wizard.
Yeah.
He ain't no fucking wizard, bro.
He's a wizard, especially to beat Dominic Cruz like that.
Yeah.
I hate
No, bro.
Bro, I
That's
told
crazy,
you what that was anyway. You're fighting and a pagan. You're actually fighting a pagan.
pagan,
fam.
you're ops.
You're
actually-
ops,
yeah,
bro.
yeah,
You're
yeah.
gonna go out there and put your life, your
Yeah.
best performance out
Yeah.
there. That's what he did.
And he's never been the same.
Never will be either.
Well, Brandon Allen just needs to keep winning. Shouts out to him for filling in, but yeah, it was a second round substitution. Shouts out to him to be. What did I say? Substitution.
Man's talking football out here.
Yeah, bro, I got NBA in my head and all sorts. But yeah, that's submission. Rear naked.
Next
Moving on.
one,
All right, this fight.
Tresean Gore versus Brian Battle.
The battle of the contender series.
Yeah, this was the
So
real,
people-
the real finale.
So for people that don't know,
Bare
Brian
middleweights
Battle.
on this card, by the way.
Actually, to begin with, we're all idiots because we all never betted for Brian Battle. How are we not betting for someone that's named Battle?
Bro, my name is Gore though.
That's mad.
Gore versus Battle.
That's a cold.
Is it cold as hell? Oh, yeah, but Battle. Man said his name's Battle, bro.
It's a cold name to have in
Ooh,
MMA.
Brian Battle.
Yeah.
But anyway, for those that don't know, Brian Battle won the latest contender series, and the actual outcome of this was that Tresean Gore got injured in the contender series, so he couldn't continue.
Yeah.
But they reckon that that would have been these two would have
This
been
was
the final.
supposed to be the final,
Yeah,
I swear.
and
And
then
then he
so
got injured.
replacement.
So yeah.
And then Brian Battle. But why Brian Battle's story is so great is because he was the last person picked.
I've said this, bro. Like, there are
And-
people who get picked
the
last
last
year.
picks
And
are
they get
dangerous.
come
Come
off
for
because
it.
they're
Yeah,
angry
yeah.
inside, bro.
Kelvin Gastelum.
Do you know what's
Who else?
like?
Brandon Moreno.
Brandon Moreno.
Have you, but I know I haven't. But have you ever been picked last for like football or something?
Never.
Yeah.
Don't chat to me about that. Rimz, you know about that?
You know what I'm saying? You get picked last, bro.
Bro, if I'm not number one or number two,
Captains.
I'm angry. What the fuck have I done wrong this week, fam? Real
It's true
talk.
though.
Oh, bro.
Real talk.
Like you know, you have that fire in you when you get
Yeah,
picked
yeah.
last.
But no. Certain man get picked last, and it's a confidence breaker, fam. So
That's true. That's
it works both
That's a good
ways.
point.
Yeah, like,
that's a good point.
Depends on
I know man that
mentality,
get
innit?
picked last, and then
And
they
they're done
just
now.
settle for getting picked last every week. Do you get?
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
you got guys like this, get picked last and say, yeah, I'm mashing up everyone. Like, simple.
Well, back to the fight.
Yeah.
Brian come out, and again, Volume won him this fight.
Yeah.
It was a close fight
Yeah.
in the sense of, I still think it's unanimous decision. There was no split decision for me. You could have given Gore the second round.
Go 1 second. Yeah, 100%.
Okay, cool. I still don't give Gore complete. I give Gore the second. I do give Gore. I see why Gore won the second round. My whole point was he still didn't have as much output and volume.
Yeah, he didn't have as much.
He won through the
output,
wrestling
yeah.
exchanges.
He won through,
And the clinch.
when he hit him, because he had
Yeah,
more
he
of the
hit
power,
him.
and
Yeah.
when you hit him, like he knew about it.
Yeah,
Still,
yo, yeah.
you know what I mean? You can see the power difference.
Look what he done to his eye.
Yeah, 100%.
But he
Battle was using his range well as well.
Because he was
Yeah,
just
he was using
teeping
his
off with the
range well.
kicks.
Yeah, with the kicks. Yeah,
Nice
yeah.
leg kicks. Coming in, trying to find his range, getting out of range.
Yeah, just active
Go-
on the outside.
And Gore couldn't
Gore was just
find.
walked him down, but he didn't
He didn't move
he weren't
enough. He just walking him down and wasn't
Weren't
acting enough. Yeah.
Second round, he was a bit more active. First round, if he was active in the first round, he could have won the fight, but he wasn't active, bro. He was not active.
He done well in the second and the third round still, Gore.
Mm.
He got more into the fight, but with 3-round fights, you can't get in. You have no
Yeah,
time.
yeah,
It's not a
yeah.
5-round
Yeah.
fight. You ain't got time to be Peter yarning out there and that teeping off your seeing what's coming next and next. Unless you know, I'm gonna finish him. Like I know I'm finishing him. Unless you're Shavkat,
Yeah.
100% record,
Yeah.
and you know it's coming with the finish. You can't afford to lose round one. I always say as a fighter, round one's very vital for me. That you
Yeah.
can't lose
Gets you
round
on the
one.
way,
No,
innit?
you-
Like,
You can't, yeah.
For
No,
me,
but it makes-
Some people use round one to make their reads, like Yarn, like
yeah, but that's what I just said. When they're in 5-round fights, you can do
no,
that
but
in a
Yarn's been
5-round.
doing that in 3-round
Yeah,
fights
but
even.
listen to
though.
what I
but
just
he's
said.
way better quality
Thank-
than all of those guys.
Thank
So he
you.
can afford to do that because he knows, I beat you long run. Like, I will beat you.
Yeah.
If you're close fights where you don't know and you know the opponent's just as good or could be better, you can't afford to lose
Yeah,
round
no,
one.
yeah,
You've
I hear what you're
got
saying.
to don't gash
It's
yourself.
like anything. Like, if you're, bro, you're not going to let a man score the first goal.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah,
you.
yeah,
Or
Yeah.
score the first basket. Like, it don't
Good point.
matter what it is,
Yeah,
bro.
good,
You have to.
good point. Because as well, you can break a man's rule by I won round one, and he knows that you ran one round. The way he might have to fight in round two as well, change maybe the outcome of the fight. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, because if you're down rounds and your tactic is a certain tactic, like
Yeah.
them wrestlers that wrestle fuck
Yeah,
but
yeah.
don't actually do much.
Yeah.
If you're losing,
Maximov.
now, yeah.
Maximov, yeah. Say it again.
Now I actually have to go out and oh shit, I might have to stand and try and finish, man, which ain't in my game plan. But do you know what I mean? I've lost a round, so
Yeah.
That's facts.
Fair enough.
But I'm gonna look out for this kid. But I'm gonna look out for both
Both of them. Like, if he was a bit more active, well, he could have done something. Good there. But yeah,
He's jacked, bro.
yeah.
God, he's jacked.
like heavyweights.
Bro, he's jacked.
No, middle.
I'm saying he should be.
Oh.
Yeah, like he's jacked like that, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's jacked, bro.
Yeah.
Like, whew. Like to see him fight someone like Izzy.
Yeah,
Like,
easy,
of course, no. But I'm saying if he was to get better, obviously improve.
Yeah,
He's too
yeah.
young. But I'm saying that type of battle, because you know he's got decent wrestling go. I thought,
yeah, he looked alright.
he looked alright. Like, do you know what I mean? He didn't look bad. I just need to see him push the engine.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, you even got like a double leg, didn't you? Like a blast
Yeah,
double.
that's what I said. Yeah, he's decent. I'd like to. It'll be interesting to see. He's not bad. It's just I need more output.
Yeah,
No?
yeah, that's what let him down.
Anyway, you want us to move on?
Woo!
Julia Rosa versus Steven Peterson.
This was mad.
What a fight!
This fight was
Fight of the
mad.
night. Fight of the night.
50 G's.
And if
Yo.
since 2022, this and the Giga Chikate, these are the two best fights I've seen
Oh yeah. Like
so far this year.
Yeah. I need to actually, because I started writing them down when they happened. I need to actually
Yeah.
go write that one down. Still.
Yeah.
I'm gonna forget.
But this one's
yeah,
up
no,
there,
it was a
and the
mad fight.
Giga Chikate two fights so far. What a fight!
Mm.
I don't even know where to start.
Yeah, it was just back and forth, crazy.
I give Rosa the first round.
Yeah.
I give Steve Peterson the second round.
Yeah.
Then I give Rosa the
The
third
last
round.
Yeah.
But what a fight, man!
Yeah, it's back and forth for Rosa. Boy.
They're tough. Rosa is
Adam,
tough.
Yeah.
He took some shots. Listen, boy, that would send a lot of people to the mat.
Sleep.
Boy, he took them. His head rocked back. He came forward.
And then when he dropped him, and then he done the spinning back
elbow,
fist.
bang!
Oh yeah, and then
Him,
I was like,
dropped
this
him.
is mad.
It came out of nowhere as well.
This is mad.
It was a mad fight, bro. I had me like, like like, this was crazy.
I was actually watching it like, I was like, oh,
Yeah.
It was mad.
Like it was like Peterson done well, but he got. I think when you're looking at it from the judges, he took more damage. I think. I think Rosa was the better striker when you watch it overall. I think he got more. If you probably click on the fights, I'm probably right. See significant strikes, and probably he's a total strikes were probably a little bit more than Rosa's if you look at it when we upload it. I believe so. Just from watching the fight, that's what it looked like to me. It wasn't.
He had more strikes, more significant.
Yeah, more significant strikes. So he landed
strikes,
this,
yeah.
not by a lot though.
Yeah.
Not by a lot. These little guys,
Takedowns,
the
quick
takedowns that
takedowns.
is what won him the fight as well. But Peterson had the submission attempts. It was a good fight. And those are the fights that we live to watch. Live to watch for.
And ones there are exciting. This is one, if you didn't see it, you gotta watch it because it was good. It was good.
Back on forwards. It's hard to even
Hard to even
analyze
score.
it.
You know when you don't even. Certain times I'm watching fights trying to score it, and then it just gets so entertaining. I'm just like,
scores out the window.
I just
Do that
like,
shit later.
I'm just watching it for entertainment. Now,
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
you know what I mean?
I always try and score at the end of the round though. I always be like, oh, even if it's close, I'll be like, he won that round.
Yeah,
and he
yeah,
won that.
yeah.
I always try and score, but yeah, this is one of them ones. It was hard to analyze from the start, like, yeah. But anyway, moving on.
All right, freedoms now.
Yep. By the way, so hold on, go back to the main card and just quickly. So none of us got the Jack. No one in here got Jack Hermansson versus Sean Strickland, correct? No one got the Serrano versus Maximov, correct? No one got.
All right, we got this right, but we
Jack-
just got the method
Yeah,
wrong.
we got the
innit?
method wrong. So Jack got this right.
Yeah.
Jack said Shavkat, right? So shout out to Jack. You get me again. He got this right on that one. And did anyone get the Brandon? No one got this right. I don't think no one got Brandon
I don't
Allen
think so.
versus Sam Alvey right. I think he had the decision. No one got this right.
Oh,
The central
it was
goal.
a mad week. Still.
Yeah, we
It
with
was
Paul.
a mad week. I think I picked a Rosa, but I picked sub.
Yeah, I picked a Rosa sub as well.
Yeah,
No,
so
you didn't
it's
go
a mad
decision.
week still.
You picked
I
Peterson.
put Peterson.
And
The
so did
method, the
Thingy.
way it fucks man up.
Yeah,
bro.
and me.
It's
The method. That's what I love it though. That's why I love Fanatics. I do like it because of that though,
Yeah,
because it
raising
is
harder
so
still, raising
it's
more.
so on point. Like if
Yeah.
you get it, you really have got it in it.
Yeah.
Like so. Anyway, moving on. Did you watch this fight?
Miles Jones versus
Yeah.
Castaneda. Yeah.
Hey, Castaneda just went
Yeah,
to work.
he put
Went to
work on
work,
that
innit,
still.
cuz?
To work.
No, Jones looked good at the first round, but then over the fight, you
Yeah,
can just
yeah,
see it
he
swaying.
fell.
Like you just see
I don't even think
Castaneda
he looked
take
that
it.
good in the first round.
He's a big bantamweight, like in terms of he might not weigh that much, but his body type, he's very
tell.
like
Thick.
thick and so
Yeah.
you could tell that the longer it went for him, the more
engine,
tired he would
the
get.
gas.
Like, but
Castaneda was just putting pressure on him, bro. Had
Yeah.
him on the back foot a lot.
Every single.
he submitted him
round
quick as
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
from the start.
Once he got him,
And then when he hurt him, he didn't rush it. Like he kind of took his time, like to try to finish Jones. But, yeah, he got the sub.
Well,
That's
round 3 took his time.
Yeah,
Like he said, he knew that after a while his gas tank would have gone. He just this is the problem again. Volume. How much times have I said that?
Yeah.
Four times
Yeah.
today. Never
Yeah.
no volume. Just trying to wind up for the hard shot because he knows he hits hard. I had him for a KO. Miles Jones, I have
yeah.
for KO knockout. I think
I think
You had
I
him.
did as well. Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
you had
we
him,
all did,
and it's just he knocked his last 2 opponents out.
Mm.
But again, when you get someone that's gonna stick and move and not stick and get
Yeah,
hit,
yeah.
your tactic has to be different. Your output has to be different. You can't just stay there and But shouts out to John Cascaden. Like he had a great performance. Great submission, great transition. Didn't have to really do much. Miles was more gassed.
Yeah, he was gassing. Yeah, he was gassing.
So shouts out to him. No one got that right either. Alright, moving on.
Smiler.
Hakeem Dawodu versus
Me.
Michael Trezano. Yo,
Trezano-
Dawodu. Yo,
Trezano's a tough.
Yeah,
yeah,
he's
he's
tough.
tough.
Hakeem
he's
looked good,
tough.
though.
He's tough.
Hakeem looked good.
Hakeem looked fantastic, mate.
I got this
Yeah.
one right. Decision. Hakeem's the only one I got right. Only one I got right all weekend. I thought I wasn't gonna get any right. It just kept going. I was like, no, this is not looking good.
Long.
Yeah, but I got this one right. Hakeem decision.
He had great timing on the leg kicks, bro. Like,
Yeah.
Oh,
great timing.
second
He
to
just
none.
used to just catching him when he was putting his foot down, so he couldn't really check it, couldn't really move. Like, it's just bang.
And he was good to the
Beautiful.
body. He did some nice.
And you
body
know what was
shots.
great about him? His IQ. When he got hurt, or as soon as he got touched a little bit, clinched, pushed him up to the cage.
Yeah.
I said, I'm not involved. You
Yeah.
touch me. I'm not even gonna get into this where
Yeah.
you touch me a second time, I wobble. Nope, you touched me once. I kind of felt it. Pin you, pushed him against the cage, and controlled that narrative of the fight from inside the clinch there. So I think he showed his IQ. Yeah, me and Hakeem.
I'd say, yeah, he was like baiting Trezano pretty well and countering well. What else would I say for
Trezano
Dawodu?
didn't do bad.
He was
in
alright.
the sense
When he
of,
was
like,
keeping him on the end of his shots, he was doing pretty well against Dawodu. But
he couldn't land nothing hard, really.
Yeah,
or like
yeah.
nothing significant.
um
He hit him a couple times that made him, again, like I say, clinch up, but
Mm.
he never really looked like he was in trouble.
Mm.
It was, he won
Yeah,
all 3
Dawodu.
rounds.
Dawodu,
Clean.
yeah, he won
Dawodu
pretty
was
much
clean.
everything. Yeah, he's
Yeah,
clean. Yeah, he's
was clean.
technical. He's very technical. Like good shot selection up and down. Like he's very very good. I'd say the only thing with Hakeem, is he needs to work on takedown
Takedown defense. He
defense.
got taken out very easy.
Yeah.
And if that was against a proper wrestler,
yeah, because he had that problem with is it Imanov?
I'm off. Yeah.
Imavov. Yeah, it was taking him down. Pretty like the whole fight. Pretty
He
much
couldn't
took
do
him
anything
down,
about
but
it.
Yeah, so that's the thing he needs to work on because obviously
If he was
he
to,
wants to let his hands go. So
but if he was to fight someone like Volks,
yeah,
He'd get wrestled.
Speak. Yeah,
To hell.
Speak.
yeah,
You can stand with probably anyone. in
yeah,
the division.
anyone in the division,
But,
but
it's
it's
the takedowns now. What comes into it?
that's gonna be interesting. He's not ranked either, so to see
Yeah, he's
him
been
because
about
injured.
for a bit though. So.
But he's injured. He was out for a while. He got
Yeah.
injured. He said this is the first time he's been 100 since being in the UFC. He's been 100%
Okay.
fully fit.
Well, he's had some good performances considering.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he said he's ready to go on a nice little run now. Hopefully, so
Cool.
we'll see where he goes
gets
from
on,
here.
man.
Yeah.
He gets on.
Mina Keem.
Yeah, this the Man, he don't smile, bro. He
Don't.
Bro, I ain't seen him smile or once. No,
And
green
I've seen him
tea
fight
once.
Quick, I've seen him fight quite a few
You get
times.
me?
He don't smile. Yeah, he's not on it.
It's not on it.
Oh, he knocked him out.
Hey, so quickly.
Yo, it's mad.
You
So
So quickly.
Chidai
It's
Chidi.
Chidi Njukuni, I think.
versus Mark Andre.
Baralt.
Whoa, this was 16 seconds.
Smoked him, mate.
16 seconds. Was it the first punch of the fight?
Yeah, it's first it was jab overhand, I think,
He
or
went
jab
jab
straight. Just sat him down.
That was it.
That
That's
was
all she
it.
wrote. You can't even talk on
Quick
this. You can't
things,
even
like,
talk on this.
Quick
Really.
things.
Yeah. Bro, what can we say? The
put
fight
it-
was 16
What
seconds.
did you put in the
bro.
group chat? What the hell did I just watch?
Yeah. Bro, it's nuts.
You
Like,
get me,
Yeah,
bro?
it's mad.
just for a 1-2, boom.
Yeah, that was that. I don't know. Like,
Oh,
he's gonna have to fight again.
yeah. Oh, he's
Should
good
I-
to go in it.
Should I?
so,
Yeah. If anything happens, you're
Yeah,
a middleweight,
good to
you're a
go.
floaty. You know what I'm trying to say? Yeah. Let's move on.
Yeah, cool.
No one got that right either.
No one got that right, no? Oh, I think it's a
No,
decision.
we
I
said,
think it's a
yeah, we
decision,
all.
See what I'm saying? These methods fuck man up, bro. Like,
No one got that right.
aye,
I was
aye.
pissed with this, you
The
know.
only one I got
I
right.
think I got this one right.
You did.
So, yeah.
You got
Yeah.
this right. But
Only
you know
one
why
I
I was
got right.
pissed?
Mm.
Because
Stoliavenko.
Yeah, Stoliavenko, whatever her name
Versus
is.
Davis, we're talking about.
She lost the first round, and she won the second round. And she won the second round and in convincing fashion from the stand up. I was like, oh my days.
Bro, Davis don't
You-
move her head, bro.
That's what I'm
Like,
saying. I was
she
like,
doesn't- and
bro,
I
she
said
was
this,
just going
like, she
forward
does not move her
punching.
head, bro.
She's tough.
She's just on.
She's tough.
Yeah, you can punch me. I'll just punch
you
you.
back.
She does move her head forwards and back, bro.
When it's getting knocked like a bubble head. But she's, Jack, Slovenko's striking from the outside was a lot better. You can tell she's tapping her legs, tapping her. The inside come from Davis. All the
Yeah.
inside stuff, the aggressive inside stuff. But Davis was missing a lot and she was getting teed off. She got a big gash to her
Yeah,
forehead
so, yeah.
from getting teed off.
She had a couple armbar attempts in the first round.
In
as
the
well.
first round,
Stoliarenko.
Stoliarenko.
Yeah.
And that's what I thought the judges could have gave it to her because when Davis was on top, she weren't really doing much. Where Stoliarenko was trying to get the actual finish. So, but I don't think that's still enough to give it to her. I think Davis's control was more powerful to give her round one. Round two went to Stoliarenko for me. Round three was the key round to come out. I was like, all right, I might get a win on this Fanatics app. I might, you know what I'm saying? I was like, so if you getting it, I would have got it. Do you know what I'm saying? Because I put decision. And I was like, all right. And as soon, bruv, I didn't gonna lie, as soon as she dropped her and jumped on top of her, I was like, no! I said, fuck! Dumb woman, bruv. What you doing, bruv? How you get dropped, blood? Like, you done so well to stay on the outside. And what I need you to do is stay on the outside for the... And she got dropped. And that was it. She rigged her whole time for the whole end of the round. And split decision. I think it was a fair split decision.
Yeah. I ain't really got much to add on this. Like,
I was just pissed off that you got the victory over me. You know, because you know what? When I look at Fanatics, and sometimes I look and there's fights that we've got that's the same. So I don't care about that fight, innit? But it's the fights that where it's gonna make the
Different, yeah,
difference.
yeah.
I look into, I'm like, shit. You get me? 'Cause someone's gonna win.
all right, next. Jolton Almeida versus Danilo Marquez. Yeah. Yo, these problems. Almeida's problems.
He's jacked.
Yeah, he's
big
a
boy.
big unit. He's a unit still. He's a unit.
Bro, you know when he come in the ring, I said, you saw them must be testing him wrong. They must be testing him wrong. Bro, he jumped in there. His abdominals bounced. Rude boy, like titties, rude boy. Oh my days. I said, this guy has got titties. Blood. I said, yo, cuz, he's a problem.
Yeah,
He's light heavyweight.
Still, yeah, he's a problem. Like, we need some rejuvenation in this division, and he might be it. Still, can't even lie.
Bro, he threw a high left, was it left or right head? No, it was a right head kick. It was so fast and snappy. To begin with, it backed up Marquez. Marquez said, Ross.
Yeah.
You know what's there? Like,
Yeah, shot at him,
bro,
bro.
and then he just shot him from
boom,
that.
like, I was like, nah, he's fighting different beasts.
What?
Still, like, crazy. And his top pressure is crazy. He looks heavy, bro.
Heavy,
He
like
looks
Glover.
Heavy still.
Them hips, like
He's
you know, he
a
pressed
big
down
boy,
on man.
fam. When you're that, when you
And you know what? I'm not even gonna lie. You know when he was ground and pounding, he looked like Bouncer. You know Bouncer on arms. He did though. That was like, he looked more professional, yeah.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
hey, make sure you put a clip of Bouncer
No,
and
he did.
arms like, right here and right now,
No,
fam.
he did. Watch the way man's doing it.
We're looking at that still.
No, Bouncer, you know, Bouncer was just doing it at a slow pace. This guy was at a heavy pace. But it was just the way he was on top of him, like, bro, the ground and pound was relentless.
His ground and pound was good, bro. That's all I have to say on the match.
No, it was good. It was relentless. Like,
Yeah.
But,
Marquez couldn't really do it. Once he was on top of him, it was book closed, bro. Because, he rained down on him, bro. It was mad. But Almeida, obviously coming off Contender Series. He looked good on that. He's looking good now.
He's just gonna have to climb the ranks because he's
Climb
young.
ranks,
He's
yeah.
young. You know when you're young,
ranks,
just
yeah.
look out for him. Almeida is one of them fights. And,
But,
the UFC are bringing through a lot of new talent.
Yeah. The
Then
new
we're going
generations coming in.
Yeah,
now,
I think
innit?
we're going through a cycle of a lot of they're shifting out a lot of the older lot
Bringing some in.
and some new a lot of coming
Yeah.
in. So
But yeah, this
That's why
guy
I
looks
love
like someone to look out for still.
Yeah.
There's
there's a problem still.
Mm.
I'm not gonna lie, light heavyweight might be rebuilding themselves up slightly from the bottom up.
you got
A couple people are coming up, younger fighters. Still got Ratic and Projectka and you know what I mean. So you got it's gonna be interesting. And Kalive, yeah.
All right, cool.
Moving on.
Jason Witt versus Philip Rowe.
Well,
Where we
Jason
at?
Witt,
Good
started
wrestling.
well.
Good
I
wrestling.
pinned him.
Yeah.
Philip Rowe couldn't do nothing for the first round. I thought Philip Rowe would have done a little bit better on the floor, considering he's decent at jiu-jitsu.
Yeah,
I thought he would have been able to move and scramble, get into like half guard and stuff from like certain positions, but he was just flat on his back. Bell went. Second round, kind of happened again, got back to his feet. His hands were quick though.
Yeah, combo. He landed that combo.
The
nice.
combo was whap, whap, whap.
Yeah.
Very quick, very sharp, and he just landed on Jason's chin, and he just
Sat
fell
him
back.
down, bro.
Yeah, man,
Yeah.
sat him real down quick, and there was I was kind of surprised the fight wasn't going. I didn't see that happening from where the fight was going.
at,
Yeah,
yeah.
it was at. So shouts out to Philip Rowe, man. You obviously got a point to prove, boy, because you know what I mean. You got to work on your takedown defense though, and not getting wrestle fight like that because you didn't look in control once.
On the
When
ground.
I didn't see at any point.
But
where I
you
was
see,
thinking,
it's sometimes when people are good at jiu-jitsu, they kind of accepts getting taken down
because
and then
they
trying
know-
to
Yeah, 'cause
work
they-
from there.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
I hate that though.
Whereas
You
it's
know why you
not,
shouldn't
it's
do
not
it?
always
It's not-
good to
'cause
do
it's
that.
not just
Yeah.
jiu-jitsu. A guy's not gonna look to transition
Yeah.
on you like the way they do in jiu-jitsu. Certain man will pin you and smash your face.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? Certain man's things not to hold you and start doing all this wizardry shit. That man don't want to do that. They will pin your hands and smash you. Yeah, smash you up, bro. Ain't got time like Habib. Habib was only. I still say Habib's only good at jiu-jitsu because of how strong he is.
Like, he has
and
some
how-
skill.
No, he's got good skill, bro. But
Yeah.
that
But the
comes through,
smashing helps.
It's the smashing.
Yeah.
When he can smash you, and you got to protect. Now you're gonna give that arm to me for an arm bar. That's what I always say. So I'm saying when you can really mix it up, you cause that problem. So yeah, shouts out to Philip Rowe.
All right. Next, last one.
I didn't see this fight, you
Malcolm
know.
Gordon
And he broke. I missed this. I just run in and I just missed it.
I didn't even watch it as well.
And he
yeah.
broke his arm
I
though.
caught it. Yeah, I caught it a little bit. Gordon was looking alright. Lands a nice combo on him. Tried the armbar attempt
He snapped his arm.
on the. No, he didn't snap his arm. He got out of it, but that arm that he done the armbar on was the arm that after that there was a bit of like a scramble, and he posted on it bunda on that arm, and I think it dislocated.
Dislocated it.
I don't know if the arm, but if the
He said
armbar
he felt it.
contributed.
He said I watched
I
a
didn't
feed
see
where
it.
Malcolm Gordon said he felt it in the
Okay,
armbar click.
so yeah, boom. It contributed then. Because that's what I wasn't sure. I had to replay it back to see if that was the arm.
The same arm
Yeah,
that
it was
made
the same
him
arm.
collapse.
Yeah,
that made
yeah,
it
but it
collapse.
was. So I was like, okay, it might have contributed then. So yeah, it's peak still.
He looked good then, Malcolm.
He looked alright. Yeah, he looked alright. Looked better than the last fight where he was scrambling for takedowns like every minute. But yeah, he looks alright.
He looks like Kermit the Frog, fam.
He does look a bit weird.
He looks like Kermit, fam. I don't care.
Like Kermit, bro.
He looks like he does though. But shouts out to Malcolm Gordon.
No, good performance. Good performance. Though.
All right,
Yeah.
that's UFC wrapped up.
UFC done. Yeah. Quickly go over boxing. Quick.
Yeah, of course.
Just quickly touch
Eubanks.
on. Yeah, quickly just touch on that. Quick.
Eubanks versus Liam. Was it Liam?
Liam Williams. Liam Williams.
And
I should already have
the other
got
fight
results.
was Keith.
Thurman versus Barrios.
So both fights went the way I thought they were gonna go to begin with.
All right, cool.
Let's start off with our
Quickly
own.
start
Let's start off
on
with the
Eubanks,
British-
innit?
The British soil.
Eubanks versus Williams. Thoughts, quick.
You go. Shout.
Eubanks. All right. He looked good at the start. Very sharp with the jab. Dropped Williams a few times.
With
Dropped
the
him in the
jab.
first.
With a
Dropped him in the
jab.
second.
With a jab.
Dropped him a lot. He was looking good. Yeah. What can I say though? Like once he started showboating a bit.
Still thinks he's better than he is.
I can't stand that with him. I can't stand it. I can't. Bro, that really gets on my tits, bro, because he's really not that good. He's not that good to showboat like that. I hate people that are not that good, but you showboat like that.
He's in the moment, innit? He's beating the guy. Like,
Bro,
he's in the moment.
Liam's not even that good.
Leo, yeah,
He's not that good, bro.
he's-
I've watched boxing
yeah,
for years.
yeah,
He's not that good of a boxer, bro. He's not. And you know why he's not that good of a boxer? Because Eubanks didn't bounce once in that fight. Eubanks was very flat-footed in that fight. He didn't bounce, like cut mad angles. You see the way he fought in that fight, Eubanks. You were losing against most top athletic. You can't walk a man down and just jab a man and get away with. That's what he done.
Yeah.
He didn't bounce, create mad angles. I didn't see him sweating hard, and he had that Philly style kind of walk you down.
Yeah.
That jab. I'm not saying his jab didn't look phenomenal. It did.
Yeah,
It's the output though. Again, the output was.
Yeah, he
didn't.
He should have. When he was dropping him
he's-
so much, he should have turned it on, like to try and get him out.
Finish
of there.
him. Get him out of there now. You didn't.
Cause-
That style of boxing won't win against the Canelos, and
Yeah.
they will counter you and smash you to shit. Like,
And
you're
he
not-
allowed him. But obviously, yeah, he was winning up to like halfway through the fight. Then he allowed Williams to come back into the fight, which I thought you can't do that at higher level. Like, really, you should be trying to prove a point and just get him out of there.
Get him out of there.
You get what I'm saying?
I
Like,
hear you.
especially with
Make a statement.
Yeah, make a statement. You know what I mean? Because you're obviously he probably is gonna move on to like world
Big
world
European
level now.
and
Not
world.
even European. You
Oh,
probably
world.
go to world maybe now, but still, it's like you want to show that this level ain't for me. I'm at this level, and like
Still
you did
look
at
like
the
he's-
start, but then you let him come back into it. So it's like,
Still look like he's on the same level.
yeah, like you should have just like if you could have dusted him, you should have just dusted him. He didn't turn it on. Like should have turned it up.
Again, Liam Williams is not that good of a boxer. Like, he's okay.
He's
okay.
all right. He's all right.
Okay, yeah. To make it on that level, you gotta be good.
To
But
get
you're
dropped that
okay.
much, and he still went to the
Fourth round,
the-
yeah, but
to
you
the-
shouldn't get. You can't get dropped 4 times in a when you're getting there.
Yeah.
When you're a big boy, tell me of any big boy fights you're getting dropped for. This isn't no Rumble in the Jungle. This ain't Ali and Frazier. Bro. Like, do you understand? So
Yeah.
shouldn't get dropped 4 times like that on this level. But shouts out to Eubanks. A victory is a victory.
Yeah, of course, but yeah,
I don't know about Royce Jones being his trainer. I'm
You don't
iffy
think-
about that. I don't know.
you don't
about that
think his
style.
style
I think
is for
his
him?
style- Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know. Eubanks should bounce more because he's got good hands and he's very stagnant. He's very flat-footed. I didn't like the way he boxed personally in that. That's my opinion. But again, he
Fair
got
enough.
the victory. So who am I to say you win? You win, and it's all about the W.
Yeah.
But still, yeah.
So, in terms of Eubanks, though, like, what are we saying from here? Because personally, for me, obviously, yeah, he won this fight. If he's gonna move on now and try and get a title, I don't know
Charlo.
who he's gonna like.
Charlo.
I don't think he can. Like, I don't
That could
think
be a Charlo.
he's not on their level, though. I
No,
don't
he's
think.
not. But he's gonna.
but
have
he's got
to
to
fight.
fight.
None of
He's
them,
got
bro.
to fight
I
him.
don't see who you can fight like in middleweight, and like he's got a chance to like beat him. Charlo.
Don't even
no.
talk about Canelo.
Canelo
Canelo
no.
needs to fight Charlo and take that belt.
Caleb, I don't think he could beat Caleb. I don't think he could beat Benavidez.
No.
Triple G, I don't think he could beat Triple G. And Triple G's
boss.
on a decline a bit, but
We ain't seen
still,
him
I
fight.
still
We ain't
don't
seen
even
him
think
fight.
he could
We
beat
ain't seen him
Triple G.
fight. We ain't seen him fight.
Yeah.
Triple G will lick him once and I will bust out his socket, real boy. What do you mean?
Yeah.
Triple
I
G's
don't know.
different.
I don't know where he goes from.
He's
this.
got mad power in them forearms. Triple G jabs, and I've seen him Baraka, man, cranium. You see what he done to Kell Brook's eye with a jab? He jabbed Kell Brook's eye.
Yeah.
Gave him the Bisbon.
But yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know.
We'll just see what the book. Boxing's weird with this bookmaking and stuff, so you can never. It's not as easy as the UFC. It's not as organized and easy. And
So
even
just make
Bellator's
matches,
better than boxing in the sense of being able to be like, oh, where did they go from here? And being able to size it up.
Yeah.
It's a bit too messy, but
Yeah.
we'll see. We'll see if he even jumps on that level.
All right, moving on. Thurman versus Barrios. I thought for 2 years off, he looked good coming back.
Before you carry on, I could not get over Keith Peterson's hair. The hair, Keith Thurman. Sorry,
Oh,
sorry,
oh,
Keith
what?
Peterson's. That's the referee. That's the referee. Keith Thurman's hair.
Yeah.
I could not get over it,
Why? Because he's
bro. It just
cut it
looks
like that.
weird. Bro. I'm used to him with that long hair.
Yeah.
I watched him from the start of his career. Like
Yeah.
he was on like when he used to fight on Fred's undercards. I used to watch this guy, bro. Before he got big, I used to be like, this guy's got power. He's a good boxer. And he's never, like, I don't know. This when I watched
He's just
in the
not
ring,
used
I
to
was like, he doesn't even look like the same fighter. Like he look different.
Any
bro,
styles change.
Yeah,
everything.
bro. I was just like, whoa, like.
He's moving like me, yeah.
Yeah,
Cut the hair off.
yeah, new look. You know what I'm there.
Aye.
So, but the new look, new style, he didn't look bad. But
No, he looked good.
again, that's against a guy that gets it out.
Barrios is a good fighter. Like, he's a good fighter. He's moving up. Like, he looked big even at this weight. It's because he was fighting at the weight below. before.
Barrios gets hits though. He gets hit.
Yeah,
a
he
lot.
did get hit quite a bit.
gets
Keith
hit a
Thurman
lot.
was landing that left hook on him. Nice, bro.
Oh, he's hitting him,
Yeah.
still dropping it. Like, what I didn't like from Keith Thurman though, which other fighters will punish him against, is he stretched with that left hook a lot to try and make it. And he reached it and landed it.
Yeah.
But you're
Like,
against the
Gazelle punched it, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
against the technical men, the guys at the top. You see, Crawford and Spence,
Yeah.
they'll kill you if you do that. You can't do that against the elite of the elite. When you step inside with your footwork, you got to make sure that everything's tidy, neat. You understand?
yeah.
Tight. You can't come, because when you get to the elite levels, they'll snuff you with an uppercut. They'll check you with a left hook, right hook, and it'll be tight. It's not wild. It's nice, tight. The shoulders come in, so you can't afford to be so wild with your exchanges.
But yeah, moving from here, Thurman probably, they're talking about him potentially fighting the winner of Ugas Spence, I think. Or Crawford, or fighting Crawford. Something
Yeah,
like
let
that.
him fight Crawford while they do that.
Yeah, that would be all right. I wouldn't mind seeing that. Yeah, cool. That's the weekend fights, I guess.
Yep. That's it. Let's just do it.
News.
We'll get into some news. I'll just do it first and get out of the way. The winner for this week's Kombat Kingz is Big Rimz. I'll give it up to him. I'll give it up. Big Rimz won this week.
Give it up, brother. You ain't
Yeah,
touched
I'm
it
saying.
in ages.
No,
bro.
not give it. I'm saying was giving him up the victory. Do you understand? Don't do that, bro. I was
had
back-to-back
to,
champ.
I
I was the first back-to-back champ. Don't do that, bro. Don't do that, bro.
So what, I'm the champ.
Yeah.
The champ is here. Rimz.
The champ is
The
here.
first back-
He
don't
ain't
do
touched
that.
the belt in a
Don't-
month.
don't-
A
don't-
month.
don't-
You ain't touched that
Bro,
in a month.
No,
man went dry Jan, fam. Man actually went dry Jan, fam. That's nuts, fam.
Was it
Nah,
December? December. Yeah, he's right.
That
Still.
man went dry
There
Jan.
was only one fight in Jan. You can't do me like that, bro. You can't do
Does-
one
does-
fight in
does-
Jan.
doesn't
bro. You
matter.
can't do me like that. You
Doesn't
can't
matter.
do me like that, bro. There's one
Like
fight.
Habib says, doesn't matter. Doesn't.
I was back to back. Man, are doing me dirty still. Man, doing me dirty. You know I'm gonna go on a mad run now. If I go on a run, you
Hey,
man, I got smoke for
This,
you, lot.
this nigga ain't been last pick. He's really last pick now.
Yeah, for real. So right now, this week's champs, Big Rimz, and at the stage in the league, it is 3 Rimz, 3 to Lankz, and it's 2 to myself. I got some catching
Man's
up to
actually
do.
can't. I ain't even counting. You know? I'm just doing week by week still.
Yeah,
Can't lie
it.
though. If Jack was involved,
Yeah.
Jack would lead by
he'd be
one.
clear. Jack
Yeah.
come sit down still.
Yeah, Jack would
He'd
actually be
come
clear.
jump on still.
Yeah.
Oh.
So
Alright,
but between us,
alright.
it's 3-3-2. I got to keep. By the end of the year, I need to know who's won the most.
bro, there's 52 weeks.
Yeah, there you go.
You're gonna be.
I need like 48 more victories over your asses or something like that.
Oh, man.
Anyway,
Alright.
let's get to some news, yeah?
News, yeah. Come on, hit me with it.
All right,
What
hit
we
you
got?
with it. You want some news, right? So, Mark Goddard says that the MMA culture is says that MMA culture is the reason behind the lack of stoppages from the corner. Do you want me to repeat that?
MMA culture.
So
What,
the
like
MMA
people-
culture. So
what?
the reason
Yeah,
the
because
reason there's no
everyone's
stoppages
known to
from
be game and like.
yeah. So the reason there's no stoppages from the corners and we don't have corner men throwing the towel for their
Yeah.
fighters even when they've taken too much damage is because MMA as a sport, the culture as a sport has always like Lankz just said,
Tough guy.
tough guy, culture. I can get hit in my head by a hammer and still walk man down. Get me? So yeah, what do you think about that? And it evolving like boxing in the sense of, do you think more corner
Probably
men should
right,
get involved?
Yeah, probably right in what he's saying. Well, yeah, he's right in what he's saying. But at the same time, when you look at boxing, most of the damage is body and head. Whereas MMA, there's a bit more target.
Yeah.
Whereas you're taking a lot of punches to your head. Like,
But also,
you know what I mean?
you are the person fighting, and Amanda Nunes is one of the first people I think that's literally just given up. Like, she hasn't thrown in the towel, but she's given up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I get you.
if you're a fighter, there's ways to go out. She
I
went
hear what
out.
you're saying.
You
So
know what I'm
you're
saying?
like, you can kind of
You can do that
give
yourself,
up a bit,
like, you know,
yeah, I hear you
your
saying.
head goes.
I hear you saying. You do see that.
Yeah,
I hear you
of course.
saying, I hear you
So
That's facts.
is it
saying. Like,
is it
turn
down
and
to the
just-
corner?
I hear what you're
Like,
saying.
you see what I'm saying? Like, even in boxing,
yeah.
like, if I'm fighting you and I think shit, there's no chance, bro. I have a mouth. I can say yo.
Yeah. Like the
Yeah,
bra.
pride.
It's
That's
the
the
bra.
pride.
It's the pride.
You will
thing.
never, as I think the thing about that is if you do that as a fighter, you will never get booked for another big show again.
What if you like?
If you hand in yourself as a fighter, throwing the white towel myself.
It's happened though.
No,
like look
but-
at the bar. The bar took the knee because obviously he fucked up his eye. He couldn't go on.
Yeah, but
Billy
that's
Joe,
different.
same again.
No, but that's
His eye.
different. That's different. That's different.
That's not returning. That's not returning.
That's the corner or the referee making that stoppage happen.
No,
Billy,
no,
no,
the
Billy
bar
Joe,
and Billy Joe
no,
said-
Billy
Billy
Joe,
Joe said-
no,
didn't he
corner.
say?
The corner stopped Billy Joe. They looked at his eye and they were like, no more.
Okay.
The Billy-
the
for
bar,
Billy
he
Joe.
done that on his own accord.
On his own accord.
Yeah.
All right, but how often do you see that?
Yeah,
And
you don't see it
who's the
often.
bar?
Yeah, the bar.
Yeah, who is he?
He's heavyweight coming up.
No, who is that? But in what level is he gonna win? Like, is he that guy?
He's getting to that.
Is he that guy though? Do you think he's gonna?
He fights with Frank Warren, innit? So he's
Yeah,
someone who's coming up. So
Yeah.
like he
But
can.
he's
looking
not
like
got a
he should get
hype,
onto.
and he's not that guy. Meaning, if you're that guy with a hype, you can't be a fighter.
You're talking at like high.
Yeah, you
like
can't
Tyson
be.
Fury doing
Yeah,
it, like,
you can't. Yeah, that's my point.
or
You can't
Deontay
be.
Wilder.
Any of them can
Yeah.
be
Yeah,
Conor.
yeah.
You can't be a high level martial artist. And
But
you
Nunes
can.
done it.
Yeah,
to
but she's done it in a smart way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so
it's
I'm
a
saying-
smart way. It's like, let me just tap.
Yeah, but
take
we
my
see
back,
that in
I tap.
MMA all the time. Like people like turning away, covering up.
Yeah.
Like
Give
you
up.
see
That's
it,
giving
you
up,
see it.
bro.
That's kind of
But not physically in the corner saying, I
It's
can't
not-
go out in this
Yeah,
third
yeah.
round. That's
Yeah.
the point that I'm making. Knowing
Oh
that,
no, Cynthia Calvillo done it.
Yeah, but how often? Yeah, she don't count, bro. She has been.
said
She
she don't count.
She don't count, bro. She was on a joke thing for years prior to that. But still, I get what your point is. But still, how often do you see it from the top? Remember when I talk like this, I only like to talk for the top 5 end fighters, meaning the top ranked fighters.
Yeah, I heard
The
you saying.
bottom half.
You're saying the elite of the
yeah,
elite.
the elite of the elite. You can't do that to become the elite or be at the elite. You don't get booked again.
Would you so think of a fight where you could have said, yeah, they could have stopped.
Because you know what the problem
What
is?
about Kate?
You know
if
the
they
problem
done it in
is,
the Cater fight,
you
would
know what you
complain?
got? You got something like, sorry to cut you, but you got something like Conor that sits there with the meme with his foot broken, still ready to fight, man. Say, I'll fight you outside on the road to get the settlement. You get me? But your foot's broken.
Yeah.
Then there's people like Amanda Nunes. There's nothing wrong with you, bro. You just got too much money.
You're just tired.
And you're
bro.
tired. And you're. So that is the point, I think, that Goddard's making. Like, you get people that set that level of like Conor, and it causes that.
No, definitely it does. It does cause like people not wanting to throw it in, but there's nothing wrong with surviving another day and going out another day and looking.
And in MMA as well, like a loss doesn't define you. Like you can take losses and come back and beat some.
Yeah,
Whereas in
100%.
boxing is
it's
a
a bit
hard.
It's starting to change a little bit more now, but it's still.
You know why though? The only reason it's changing because there's not enough top end fighters in boxing. Have you noticed? Except from the lightweight division, that's the biggest in the boxing at the moment.
Lightweight and Walter probably.
Yeah, well, yeah, but it's for names. But the rest, no, for names.
yeah,
I'm talking about
yeah.
for raw names, as in coverage of who's known.
Yeah.
Lightweights, like the other weights are. There's no one care. Like you got Canelo that dominates his weight, so it's like shrug your shoulders. People are dominating their weights. You got like 4 heavyweights that can go around in the circle. There's not enough like high caliber boxers in the. I'm not saying there's not good boxers. I'm saying high limelight caliber boxers where people are spoken about. It's hard. So do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear what you're saying.
Move on.
Yeah, move on.
All right, cool. Bobby Lashley said he never signed for the UFC due to his frame and time in his career. He wouldn't think that he would have made a title run.
Okay, so basically he's juicy.
Whoa, I don't know about that. He fought for Bellator and he fought for Strikeforce, right? And he won both.
Bellator, Strikeforce, they don't have USADA though.
Yeah, I
But
know.
it's a bit
So
easier.
is that what you're trying to say? Frame.
Yeah,
all
it's
these
just fake.
WWEs, all these
Jack,
WWE,
all of them are on juice,
they're
bro.
juicy blood, juice monkeys, blood.
Well, all of them, juice to the brain.
Every
They
single
are.
what? Gills,
The gills.
gills. This shit's coming out of their veins are coming all like that, blood. Allow it, man.
Oh shit! So you don't think Bobby? Do you think Bobby Lashley could have?
I used to like him though.
He's a wrestler though, isn't it?
Yeah, he's a wrestler. Collegiate wrestler. Yeah, he's good. He's good. He's serious. Yeah.
Yeah. Then he fought Brock Lesnar the other day.
Yeah.
No,
He beat him. He
I
beat
don't
him. He
watch
beat
that, I
him.
just heard, yeah.
Hey, don't get it twisted. Before the UFC, WWE was on.
You watched it?
Yeah.
You watched it? Yeah. You beat
I'm
him.
back on it. I'm back on it.
You back on it?
What?
Like, I'm
I
gonna-
can't
What? You watch
like
it?
that.
I watched it. I watched it the
What?
other day.
I
and I
can't
was
watch
like,
it, bro.
I don't know if I can watch it. I don't know. If
Nah,
I can
bro.
watch
it, bro.
Bro, it's,
I graduated,
Can't.
bro.
Yeah, so did that. Yeah, something
Man
serious.
graduated,
No, you
but-
graduate from sous chef to the head chef.
Yeah, you get it.
Man's
You
head
got
chef.
Power Ranger.
Yeah.
WWE. The MMA, bro.
Power Ranger, and it's only Mighty Morphin.
Hey, yeah,
Man
yeah.
don't want none of these
don't
lost
tell
ones.
me about
Turbo.
these other ones.
Yeah,
Wow,
yeah,
Turbo.
Galaxy.
Now Turbo, I allow you because
Turbo was good. Turbo was-
little
When they
Tommy,
had
little
Tommy's-
Tommy.
When they had Tommy in it still.
Yeah.
It was good. It was good.
But yeah,
But yeah.
you know,
Nah, man. Bobby Lashley, you can't lie. If Brock Lesnar could have won a UFC title, he could have.
Yeah.
It's one of those ones. You know what I mean? So
That's the thing, and that's another thing. Well, I guess if they do transition, they get the pay in it because Brock Lesnar got paid.
Yeah.
So, but that's the thing. Like, if you have more attractive pay in MMA, UFC, that can potentially attract other athletes in other sports to come into MMA
Combat
rather than come into combat sports rather than doing what they're doing like NFL or like you got Greg Hardy. Obviously, he was NFL. But if the pay was good enough in MMA, those people might not go NFL. They might come into MMA. You know what I'm saying?
because you made a very good point. It's all the heavyweights that go into NFL and all of that because of their size, and they know they're gonna get the millions off the bat.
Big P,
And who's gonna try and get hit in their face for less money? It's true. You made a good point still. Okay, moving on. Joe Rogan apologizes for racial slur. Says most regretful, shameful thing he's done in his MMA career. I know it's not directly
Well,
MMA
it's
based,
not
but Joe
MMA,
Rogan,
but
but he's a big MMA face,
he's a
so
big
we'll
MMA.
cover it quickly. What do you think about
I don't even
that?
know what did he exactly say.
Basically,
Go on.
there's basically he's had a little mix up with someone, and someone went back on his videos and found where he says the N word, like in different contexts. Yeah, but they made like a compilation. of
Yeah,
him
it
saying
wasn't
it.
really.
Yeah, it weren't really.
Oh,
like,
they've done him
him saying
dirty.
it
They've
out,
done him
like,
dirty.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
done him dirty. Like, they're trying to basically cancel Joe Rogan.
You can't cancel.
can't
Joe.
cancel
Can't cancel Joe
That's,
Rogan.
that's my
innit?
internet dad.
Yeah.
You can't do that. I learned so much from that guy. You
Yeah.
can't do that. We love Joe.
He's
There's
the.
no way.
I can't lie. From what I've seen of him,
You can
he's
say
the
nigga,
furthest.
fuck it. You can
He-
say
no,
that shit
no,
out
that-
loud, bro. Like,
But
you
he's
get
the
me?
furthest guy from a racist. You know what I mean? Like, he's
Bro,
so
him
not
and Dave
racist.
Chappelle are like that. They talk like, do you know how much
Yeah.
people he has on his show? Like, Joe just wants love for the universe. He would love an alien that's blue and yellow,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Like, you understand? He's not into all of that, bro.
Obviously, maybe he shouldn't have said it.
Of
maybe,
course.
maybe obviously he said it in a context, and even though he used it in a context, maybe he shouldn't be saying it. He should just say the N-word. But he didn't do it with malicious intent behind it. You get me?
Yeah.
So
But bro, like we all know, bro, like you gotta remember there's bare people in their families that like they joke around and they're out of character with the way they express themselves. Joe seems like that. Look at the way he was with what he said about Cyborg and then had to kind of take it back and laugh. And we're all human. We all got that. When we're sitting here and the cameras are
I'm
off,
sure.
when we're laughing about different things, innit?
Yeah,
and you're
yeah,
slagging off the way you express
If you go
yourself,
through
it happens.
anyone's social media, like anyone's Twitter, bro.
Yeah.
Twitter was dangerous.
dangerous. Yeah.
So if you go back, we've all said something mad in it. Like, let's be real.
yeah,
So
like
it's just about a hater, a nerd sitting at his computer, just finding it and then putting it out there, innit? Once you bust.
the world's too sensitive.
yeah,
flipping
I
problem.
hate it now. So.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
world's so
Snowflakes.
sensitive. Spare them, bro. Spare them, lads.
Snowflakes.
Too many, bro.
Don't be a snowflake.
Moving on. Julia Pena and Amanda Nunes to serve as the Ultimate Fighter 30 coaches.
I'm with it.
You with it? Happy to see that?
Yeah,
Two more
I know.
females, a lot
it'll
of
be-
females.
I think it'll be
Girls again on the
should be
show?
entertaining. Yeah, you're gonna have
Pena
women's
says
and
she's not.
heavyweights.
Pena says she's not going on there to like
Women as
get at her,
heavyweights?
though.
I don't. No. They're gonna have heavyweights.
Oh.
I think and
Oh.
women. I don't know what class weight
They
class.
do
it is.
2 minutes.
They're doing two.
Oh.
They're doing heavyweights men's,
Oh,
and I think another
you got me.
women's weight class.
Oh, you got me.
I don't
Ah,
know.
man, I was about to say heavy. What? How you fight so much women? that big cuss. You understand, blood?
Do you remember Awesome Kong, fam, from TNA, blood?
Awesome Kong.
She could take out
Bro.
half the man in the UFC. I'm telling you.
Flipping hell. You down for that, though? Yeah.
Yeah, no. I watched the last one. I'll probably tune in and out of it.
Out of it.
Yeah.
I just like it for entertainment
Pit
value.
purpose.
Like you have to have someone who's gonna
Fun.
be entertaining on there. Like
Yeah.
when Connor was on there.
The best.
the best one.
That was the
still.
best. Yeah.
Who else? There were a few other good ones.
You know the snake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
DJ
Rat
Dillashaw.
bag.
You're a rat bag. Moving on. Triller Triad Combat 2 postponed due to COVID-19 concerns. Just throwing that out there.
Too concerned about that.
Cool. So if you was looking forward to it, that's no longer on. Max Holloway cleared of injury, open to be back up for UFC 273 main event.
I think he's gonna weigh in, but I think it's confirmed that Zombie in it. So
No, it's confirmed, but it's nice to know that Max is back. I'm just
Yeah.
putting it out there that
yeah, no.
Max
So
is
what
back.
happened to
wonder
6
what's wrong
months?
with him
Yeah,
then.
what happened to 6 months?
I don't know. This happens. Yeah.
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 Cool.
So was he really injured?
Max ain't the type.
Don't do that.
That's true.
Yeah.
No. He got angry. He got angry. Look, he got angry. And I have to bring it out of you. Look at you. Look at you. Moving on. John Jones teases fighting the greatest heavyweight of all time.
He's just shut up and fight next.
So do you reckon he fights Stipe?
Just a fight, bro. Like it's been how long? Just fight, innit?
Okay, cool. I'll move on. Eddie Hearn says that he takes a lot from the UFC marketing ideas and promotional values. Surprised how UFC have managed to keep the likes of Conor McGregor for so long.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, it's true. Like they're one of the best at their marketing. Yeah, they're one of the best in the game. Like, yeah.
It's true though what Eddie said on. He was on Ariel, innit?
Mm.
That's what I got, yeah.
When he was saying like, and it's true. If Conor started his own promotion,
Yeah.
could be dumb.
Oh yeah.
That
yeah.
could
Of
be
course,
very
it could.
dumb in terms of
It could. Yeah.
competing straight away,
Yeah.
just out of who he is.
I hear you
If he
saying.
does it
I
right,
don't think so.
Yes,
You would take 10 years to compete with the UFC. And mixed
But-
martial
but-
arts, just
but-
because
but
all the
Who
goats-
sells that pay per view when Connor's on it? It's Connor, innit? So like, say if he was to say, all right, his contract's done. He's got
It's
McGregor. He's got McGregor promotions, and he
he fights
and
4
he
times
fights
a
some-
year.
Like Nate Diaz doesn't re-sign, and Nate Diaz is
That's
free.
fine.
And
That
and
one
he's free.
fight does
He
well.
can go and just
It's
get
your
some people on the undercard.
But that's
Then it becomes boxing. I hear that, but it's still gonna sell, bro.
I'm not saying it won't sell. It's not the selling aspect. It's the competitive aspect. That's why Conor knew that he was never bigger than the UFC.
No,
No. He was
Eddie
never-
said he got bigger than the UFC.
He's
so-
not though. He's not.
He
It's not
is.
what about what Eddie says. It's not about what Eddie says. It's about what's the facts. He's not. So, okay, so why didn't you do what Habib did and then retire when he had the 2 belts and do what Habib and set up his own promotion? You're not big. Nobody will be bigger than the UFC. You got to do 10 years. UFC still growing and still finding themselves. But
When you
why,
say he's not bigger
you know
than the
why you
UFC,
can't be?
what are you
Because
saying,
all these
though?
young kids want to fight for the UFC.
Yeah, I
All these stouts.
because
That's what I'm saying. So that's my point. But you can't be bigger than the UFC. You might be able to generate a little bit more numbers on a pay-per-view one weekend. You can generate. UFC they fight nearly every single weekend.
Wait.
You're not
Conor
gonna
McGregor,
generate-
44 million.
UFC
UFC,
probably got more.
38.
Yeah.
30
Yeah,
million.
that happens all the time. All players.
So
LeBron James
but
has
he's-
more. LeBron James has more than the Lakers, and
Yeah.
all their biggest stars have more than the
Tom,
teams.
alright, so just for
Tom
example,
Brady has
Tom
more
Brady,
than the Bucks. Yeah.
Tom Brady, yeah, not even than the box, is bigger than NFL.
No, he's not.
He is, bro.
He's not,
He is.
bro. You can't be bigger than the sport, bro. You think you are. You're just as
Remember,
you're just as a
UFC,
goat.
UFC
You're
is not the
just as
sport,
fat.
though.
But no,
UFC is not the sport. UFC
It's MMA.
is
it's
MMA.
a company. Yes.
Exactly.
So that's my point.
You
That
can be
NFL
bigger
is
than
a
the company.
You can't, bro. You can't. I'm just saying. You know why?
No,
Because
NFL
you've
to
got
me is
other-
a bit different.
you've got
Because
other-
NFL is the
Yeah, but-
sport.
and you're right. It's the
'Cause it-
sport, but there's college football as well, innit?
Yeah, but
so it's still the,
Ultimately, you're going to the NFL.
yeah, cool.
Not like MMA, you can go other promotions.
Yeah, but NFL is UFC is the NFL
It's
of
like-
yeah, it's the
it's
top
the
tier.
it's the
No,
top
do you
tier.
know what it's like saying? It's like saying, yeah, the IBO title itself, like
IBF.
Yeah,
IBF, sorry.
Yeah.
It's like saying that if Anthony Joshua had that, he's not bigger than the title. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, it's not about boxing itself we're talking about. We're not talking about boxing itself. We're talking about, because remember, those titles are
Yeah, but
different
boxing works
boards,
different.
innit?
Yeah, but they what's different.
UFC is just one company within MMA. Conor can be bigger than that. It's like if Conor was at Bellator, you'd say he's bigger than
Can't.
Bellator.
You know why Conor can't? And
Would you
Conor
not?
realize
Yeah.
why
Conor
did
is bigger
go
than the
back?
UFC.
Why did he go back to the UFC to fight then? To prove a point that he wanted to be the best.
No, because
So
he's
hold on,
under
'cause
contract.
no, it's not. No, it's not. Because nothing to do with that.
If
'Cause
he wants
Habib
to fight, he
retired-
has to go.
No, Habib was still under contract. That was his
Habib's
last.
still under contract.
Thank you.
Exactly,
That's-
but
that's my
Habib
point.
doesn't want to fight.
Yeah.
Conor still wants to fight. So he
For
has
who?
to do
For
it.
who?
But
You
he
know
has
what,
to do it.
Bellator-
He's under
Yeah,
you know
he
what?
has
contract.
to do it though. He does have to do it.
No matter what.
You're
no
not
matter
understanding the
I'm
point.
getting
though.
what you're saying.
You're not.
Gun.
It's not about Conor McGregor being that, oh, he has more money or his face value bigger than us. It's not about that. He's realizing that the people inside the organization are big. Like, as a whole, they're bigger than him. The fighters, the name of fighters, as a whole, they're bigger than him. Habib combined with Dustin, and Justin are all bigger than they all. The names of the fighters are bigger than you. Usman, all these people as a whole are bigger than you, my friend. If you want to fight these guys at the
I
top
think
10,
Conor might be the anomaly. You know?
it's not.
He's an anomaly.
Because he's still fighting for the
If
same
you go
company.
to the deepest,
Habib,
darkest
you can say
corner,
it's the anomaly because he left,
I'm telling you,
retired, and started up
Let
his
me say
own
this.
organization.
If you go-
But Conor's fighting because he wants to fight. and
bro,
That's my
if
point,
you
bro. It's
go
the organization he
to the
wants to fight
deepest,
for, bro.
darkest corner in Asia, yeah, where them don't have no TV, nothing, and you say Conor McGregor, they know who he is.
You know what I was gonna say?
Telling
to
you that
saying
fact.
this, I was gonna say this, and I was gonna bring this up, and this is a good point. This is a part of my notes. I'm gonna bring it up now. Habib's never said that he knew who Drake was. Yeah? You heard about that, yeah? Who's bigger, Conor McGregor or Drake? Not Habib. We know Habib won't touch it, but who's bigger? At your head, Conor McGregor
Drake.
is nowhere near bigger than Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor
What?
is the number one
Yeah.
sportsman in the
What?
world. Sport's
Yeah.
bigger than music.
No,
Sport.
Oh,
Sport.
No.
that's actually a good.
Sport. That's a sport.
No.
Sport. Sport's not
but
bigger than music.
MMA is not a
Sport.
big sport
No,
itself.
but Conor's the number.
If you said
no,
Ronaldo,
Yeah,
or
that's
it's
true.
different.
Conor McGregor's the number one richest sportsman in the world.
Yeah.
So so off the back of that, forget
But that
MMA.
don't mean nothing. Just
Look,
because you got the most.
102 million Drake's on, and we're talking about Conor on 44 million. Like
102.
102 million. Like, come on, man. Drake is the biggest artist alive right now.
Cool. I still
True,
give,
you know.
but it's
Yeah,
sport
true,
bigger than
true.
music. That's the question.
How can sport be bigger than music,
I
bro?
think music's big, but still.
That's the
That's
question.
mad. Like,
Sport? Are you sure? Sport's massive, you know.
no, I think
Not everyone listens to rap.
Music can go
You got to remember.
viral,
Yeah,
bro.
but you got to remember. When I say music, not everybody listens to rap or
music's
Drake.
bigger, music's bigger. Yeah, I'm making that statement. Music's bigger, bro. Music's bigger.
Hey, by the way,
Alright, cool. I'm not gonna
that's
argue it. I don't
mad
know.
that he's nearly got half a billion.
Yeah, Ronaldo.
That's
yeah.
dumb.
Yeah.
Ronaldo's gone, man.
But I'm still saying. But even again, look at that. He's got that. And he's not bigger than football. He's not. You can't be bigger than the sport or the way you.
We're not.
You
But
physically
this is what I'm
can't.
saying.
The
I'm
only
not
time
saying
you
Connor's
can-
bigger than MMA. He's
It's
not
when
bigger
you
than
go out-
MMA.
when you go out like Floyd Mayweather, and Floyd Mayweather's still not bigger than boxing. He's just very You just be a god in boxing. Like you're so influential, and you still got to say because you're 50, you know.
Yeah.
And people have to respect your credibility and your
But
credentials. You can't be bigger than the
I'm
sport,
just trying
bro.
to say-
The sport will always be here when you're dead.
Yeah,
Conor
of
can get
course.
licked down tomorrow.
But I'm saying,
MMA will carry on.
MMA is the sport. We're talking about the UFC. It's a company within that sport.
Yeah.
So he can be bigger than he might not be bigger than the UFC.
Can't, man.
Cool.
They're the number
But
one.
he can be because it's a company.
No individual can
It's
be bigger
not-
than the sport.
It's not.
If you outgrow
I'm
it-
not saying he's bigger than the sport
No,
because
I
UFC
mean
is not a sport.
UFC,
People and all you casuals
You
that
can't
do that
be-
shit, it
you can't-
pisses me off
you
as
can't-
well.
you
Stop
can't be
saying
bigger.
UFC. UFC as a sport. It's not a sport. It's a company within MMA.
Cool. He can't be bigger than the company, bro. You can't. Otherwise, if you're any time as an employee, if you're bigger than your company, what do you
Yeah,
do?
you're gonna leave. And
There you go.
do your own
It don't
thing.
matter what level you're on,
you're
blood.
under
When you
contract-
are, but it don't matter if you're
If
under
your
contract.
contract for your
No,
company,
it does.
It
Bro,
doesn't.
'cause
You know
can't
why?
do nothing.
When
You know
your
why?
contract's
Let me tell you,
done-
it don't
Right.
matter because he was already bigger
No.
than the UFC.
Do you know when I said-
before he re-signed his contract? When he re-signed, he was already from 200. Yep, from when he fought Nate.
no,
Diaz,
200 was a while back, bro.
He was already
Oh,
at
wow.
that big.
Right.
He was a big boy. At
What?
200s.
He was a big boy.
He
but
already
it-
faced Nate for the first time at
Yeah,
196.
he's a big boy. He's a big boy then. Still.
Think about it. He was big
Not-
from the first
not-
Nate Diaz fight.
not
That's
to
what
the
blew him.
At 200.
not
That
to
blew
the
him.
same
That's
extent.
just before he got that belt,
Thank
bro.
you,
I
bro.
know, but not to the same extent.
God, whatever, man. We're
Not
gonna
to the same
He got
extent.
bigger from that.
You're still
point.
not bigger
He
than
did get
UFC.
bigger from that point.
You're still not bigger than UFC. You're not bigger than the UFC.
That is prime McGregor.
No fighter can be bigger than the UFC. Dana
Come
will
on.
shut you down, innit? But anyway, maybe after that's a don't smoke question. Maybe we will do a segment for it. 'Cause we
Alright,
debated
next.
that. Misha Tate targets fight with Valentina Shevchenko. Letting you know.
Yeah,
she's
she
gonna
said,
die.
She says she's moving down, innit?
Yeah.
I like to see her make the cut. That's gonna be a challenge in itself. But, alright,
Well, she's
cool.
thick.
Yeah.
2 C's.
Jake Paul says a lot. So Jake Paul says a lot of big fighters support him privately but can't publicly out of fear within the UFC company.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Probably a lot of
disagree
them,
to that.
bro. But,
Do you think if they
Jake Paul's is just causing problems for these guys, bro?
Yeah.
Can't lie.
Dana must hate him, bud. Just hate him.
He's causing problems.
But no, like,
Well, I like
respect
Quinton
what he's
said
doing.
that Francis must be over the moon because he's got the UFC by the balls, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He does
kind
that,
of. Yeah, kind of. Because like, if his contract really is up and he's the champ, like they don't want him to walk away with the stamp of the UFC still on him. Like, get me and go somewhere else. So say if he goes somewhere else and gets smoked, that just looks bad on them.
lineal heavy.
You get me? You get me?
Lineal.
For
The
real.
lineal.
He got MMA lineals
Yeah,
now,
it's
like,
true.
you get me?
That's
Yeah.
imaginable. Yeah, you can't even do that still. Yeah, you can't do that. Moving on. Habib laughs of boxing match with Jake Paul, says he would last a couple of minutes.
Boxing.
Yeah.
Oh.
Says he would last. Khabib would last.
No, Jake Paul would last a couple of minutes against Habib.
Basically,
Yeah,
Jake
Habib
Paul's
would
getting
get-
knocked out.
Yeah. Habib will
In
smash him up.
boxing.
Boxing, I don't know.
I'm sure he said about MMA, but
If you said
I know.
MMA,
I
mash him
remember,
up.
I remember Habib will look tiny in there compared to Jake.
Yeah, Jake needs to fight people his size, though.
he's doing the bullying antics. Like.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
I won't answer it.
I wouldn't
Would you take that fight if he was Habib?
against Jake Paul.
Yeah.
If I was Habib,
Yeah.
ooh, no,
Would you be confident to take that?
I wouldn't fight. No, I wouldn't fight that. I wouldn't fight that. So.
Because of the size or because of the
I
actual
don't think
the
like,
actual ability?
like I think Jake Paul is an alright boxer still. Like Habib, you know what it is? Like, even if he's an alright boxer, like he's just been focusing on boxing, innit? Habib's going to have habits that are MMA habits that you shouldn't be doing in boxing.
That's very
and
true.
you know what I'm saying? Like, you just can't mix the two, bro.
Yeah, it's
like,
true. You can't do both.
You can't. You have to be one or the other.
You can't
innit?
do both.
You have to be one or the other. Until I see someone who can do that at a high level.
So
like
do you
that.
think there'll be a day
Like,
where someone can do
yeah,
both
well,
to a high level?
Maybe, like, even...
Michael Venom Page don't look too bad. It's just
who did
it's
he
just
fight, bro?
No
like,
one.
he needs to fight
No
someone
one.
if
But
we're
still,
gonna
from
claim
what I saw, the way he moved in
Clarissa Shield, I'd say, needs to... She could potentially,
there,
if she
MMA
works
side's
on
gonna
it...
be harder.
Yeah.
You're better off. You're still better off
Starting
doing
off
the
in
other way.
MMA,
Yeah.
Doing the other way around.
Yeah,
is
you
mad,
think?
bro? What? Later on that you got to learn takedowns and jiu-jitsu. That's mad harder, bro.
What about Jake?
But then look at Izzy. Like, he was kickboxing, and then all he really learned
Izzy's
was
young.
takedown defense.
Yeah, Izzy's
He's 30 now, bro.
now he is. No, now he is. He was young when he got into MMA. Think about it.
28.
Yeah, I swear he's older than 30.
4 years. 4 years.
He's like
been there.
32, bro.
Is he?
Yeah.
31. So how
It's
long
not
he
that
been?
young.
He got in the UFC.
4
at
years?
28.
MMA, probably
4 years?
4-ish years.
Now.
Maybe.
Yeah, so he would have started off 26. You can still get away with that. If you've got a good sound kickboxing, you can get him with doing 4 years takedown and defense and stuff. You get away with that. You can get away with that because that's not your reliant game. But Daniel Cormier says Izzy is not the middleweight GOAT and says Anderson Silva is like Muhammad Ali. He went too far.
Well, I don't know about that. How
He went too far. Daniel Cormier sometimes...
he said the MMA, the Muhammad Ali of MMA. That's what he meant, right?
That's dead, bro, because he's not. That is so dead, bro. That is that. Like Muhammad Ali, to say that Muhammad Ali does so much for the sport.
Yeah, everybody knows.
Everybody and
Muhammad
outside
Ali
and the
like
Vietnam thing, like he was
Yeah.
outspoken.
Yeah, it's a bit different.
He's
so.
not that guy.
Yeah.
Anderson Silva was after his career was dressing up in a dress. Did you see that?
I remember.
Did you see that? When he put on the high heels and the dress?
I remember.
You don't see that?
Bro. I can't
Bro,
remember.
you better type that in, bro. That made me concerned, bro. Yeah, but I don't know about that. Who's the GOAT? Who's the MM? Would you say Izzy? Middleweight GOAT?
Middleweight GOAT. Ooh. I wouldn't do it yet, but I wouldn't say it yet. But middleweight though. He's being
Middleweight GOAT. Would you say?
I wouldn't say it yet. No. I wouldn't say it yet. No.
You still give it to Anderson Silva?
I think so. Yeah.
Through the
You know what? I need
longevity.
to go sit down and watch Anderson Silva's back
Fights.
catalogue again. But like the way he was getting rid of some guys,
It was
bro.
ridiculous.
Like Izzy ain't getting rid of guys
ridiculous,
like that.
yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Ridiculous. Yeah.
So
The style.
You know what I mean?
The swagger.
Mm.
Yeah. All right. Jeremy Stevens says he felt iced out by UFC and says he's done everything for the company.
Yeah, he's a company guy. It seems like he's just one of them guys. Iced out. Why does he say that?
Just because probably he never.
He didn't get
You know,
contract
he
he
probably
wanted
just
or
never
something.
good enough to get that.
Oh.
I don't think the contract. You get your contract for your performance.
Mm.
I don't think he was ever good enough to get into that top 3, top 2, where you're gonna get to that title fight. So I think he feels like iced out because they never probably. You know, sometimes when you're like 6th, they just jump you to first, like because you're the guy, or they see it happening. I don't think that ever happened with him. I think he felt a bit.
You're not that guy then.
Yeah,
Who the
not
fuck
that
is that guy?
Who the fuck is that guy? Benson Henderson feels he underperformed in his Bellator contract. Hopes to re-sign and win lightweight title.
He ain't gonna win the title, but he did still. Because I saw that interview saying like they spent big boy P's on him, but he didn't like perform the way they would have expected him to. Which is fair enough. Yeah, he didn't really. Since he left UFC,
Not been the same.
Yeah.
It's the game, man.
Davidson Figueroa says that he wants $1 million to fight Brandon Moreno again.
Fight
So
someone else,
Francis has
'cause you ain't
started
getting
something.
that.
Yeah, everybody's
started-
asking for more money, bro.
You ain't getting that in the UFC.
Everybody
if
asking
the
for
heavyweight
money.
champion's getting
600.
Get me.
So you better take your 250 and cut.
And saying that,
250. And they got violated. They actually got
That's how much they get, bro. Like,
That's actually a violation, bro.
what?
To get 1.9,
Bearing in
I
mind-
see certain man getting 1.75 for title fights, bro.
bearing in mind,
Yeah,
I gotta
the
pay my
contract.
corner.
Yeah.
I gotta do all the madness, pay training
pay
partners,
Tax,
taxes.
training camp. Yeah, they're violating.
Training camp.
No, UFC are violating
They're
still.
violating, bro.
They're
Like
violating.
really deep.
Man's
bit.
actually
Man
going over
get- if
5
man gets
figures,
a
maybe.
$250,000.
Man's going over 5 figures on 250K, bro.
Yeah,
Once you pay everyone. Oh my god.
Yeah, you gotta pay
true.
camp.
You might get a
Maybe
nice
not
bag.
5 figures. Maybe not 5 figures, but like
Camp's expensive.
low
though.
Yeah,
sixes. Low
Yeah.
six.
Yeah, camp's expensive though. Don't get it twisted, bro. Times you pay out all your nutrition values, all your eating habits. Remember, no one's paying for that.
Yeah.
You paying for that.
Yeah.
Remember
And
that.
in America, that shit's expensive.
Expensive, bro.
Yeah,
Anyway,
yeah.
we'll see.
And saying that, do you see Chad Mendes saying he's gonna
gets
get paid more than Francis?
No, he gets paid exactly the same amount. Six. They both get. He's gonna get paid six. That was my second to last one.
I saw more.
Oh, I saw 600. He's gonna get paid 600K for his first fight. Don't know if it's any bonuses, but exactly contract to contract, he's getting 600K.
And where's he
I don't know
get?
if I.
Bare knuckle.
Yeah. No, UFC are doing these man dirty still.
They're doing
Yeah,
dirty.
they're doing these man dirty because you're the most established company. You should not be so far behind on payment.
They're doing them dirty
Instead of
stuff.
payment.
And it's true though.
You get away with what people
Allow
accept.
you.
Yeah,
True.
yeah.
Man, allow you to pay them peanuts.
Yeah, think about
Why
it.
am I gonna
Yeah,
give you?
yeah.
Why am I gonna give
True.
you something else?
It's true. So yeah, we're paying you peanuts. Do something about it.
All right. Last
Shit.
bit of news that I've got here, and then you can add if you have anything or anything.
Done.
Paulo Costa says if he don't fight Marvin Vittori, he's not interested in fighting at all.
So he wants to fight him again.
Yeah, and he says if he doesn't fight him,
Why didn't you have that
he's not
energy? Well,
interested.
actually, yeah. Well, energy for Izzy. Yeah.
Well, yeah. Run it back.
Got
Yeah.
fucking shagged fam. Man,
He
doggy-
got shagged. He got
Man
shagged.
actually doggied you after he fucked you up. Like that is rude.
Good point.
Yeah, no, I'd be fuming still.
What do you think about that? Do you think they should run it back, especially with the
really?
different?
It's not really. No.
Where does Marvin go here?
Marvin Vittori.
That's because
Yeah,
it's
it's gonna be
very
a bad
stagnant.
for him still.
So he's gonna have to fight Sean Strickland then.
Yeah, they could do that. That'd be alright for it. Could do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they could do that still.
All right. Well, you've got no clout off of that. I'm just gonna quickly. It's not gonna take me long. Run down Alexander Gustafsson, the fights that have been booked. So you've got Alexander Gustafsson versus Ben Rothwell, booked for May 21st UFC Fight Night. Gabriel Benitez versus David Onoma, UFC Fight Night Feb 19th. You've got Anthony Hernandez, who's subbed.
He's fighting Anthony.
No. Gabriel Benitez is fighting David Onuma.
Okay.
That's February 19th. And then Anthony Hernandez is got Albert Dugav. UFC 273, April 9th. Holly Holmes is headlining UFC Fight Night, May 21st against Caitlin Vieira. Caitlin. Clydeston Rodriguez versus CJ Vergara, UFC 274, May 7th. Mike Davis versus Jai Herbert, UFC London, March 19th.
Okay.
Latifi's got versus Olinik.
Latifi.
Latifi.
Yeah.
Latifi versus Olinik, UFC Columbus, March 26th.
Mm-hmm.
Amanda Lemos versus Jessica Andrade, UFC Fight Night, April 23rd, main event.
Decent. Yeah.
And Ian Gary versus Darren Weeks, UFC 273, April 9th.
Cool.
And that's it.
Alright, sweet. I've got some bits to add.
Go on.
I was watching. Did you not see Danaher?
GSP
and Gordon Ryan.
Started it.
Okay.
I need to watch it, bro, because I'm interested to see. I know Gordon was going to talk about some shit as well.
Yeah, but
Did you watch it all?
yeah, I've watched it all now. But Danaher mentioned in it, he's speaking about GSP. Obviously, he said like how good GSP was, and he said basically he's seen GSP take down someone who's considered the best pound for pound and crushing them in the gym. So my thoughts were, who is he really talking about?
The
Like,
best pound for pound.
one of the best someone who's considered one of the best pound for pounds. He's seen him take them down in the gym and crush them. Only person I
Pound
could
for
calculate in my head that made
Don't
sense.
say it.
You know who I'm gonna say.
Don't say it.
You know who I'm gonna say.
It's not going to make sense if it's that person, but carry on.
Bro, that's
Go
the
on.
only person that I
Who?
can think of. John.
Oh, no. It couldn't be John.
Yeah. bro, that's the only person I can think of.
No. John will kill him. It's too big.
Bro, he said
One of the best pound for
bro,
pound.
that's the
It's
only
too big.
person.
No, it's not.
And he was like Jackson Wink at the time.
Yeah, no, but it's still.
That's the
I
only
don't
person,
think it's.
bro.
No, it's not. It's not. There's other pound for pounds that's come and gone. You got to remember, pound for pound, as in it could be Usman. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying pound for like in the sense of pound for. There's been other pound for. John's not been the only pound for pound. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and
it could be Habib.
I'm pretty sure
Could be
when he
Habib.
said it, he said bigger than him as well. That's why it made me
Bigger
think
than
John.
him.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
That's why it made me
bigger.
think
What
it
is
was
he?
John as well.
So it still could be a
Bottom,
light heavyweight.
Bottom, middle,
light
light heavy.
So it'd be yeah. Okay, yeah. What
Just
about
from that, I
Anderson?
thought it was John. I was like, oh shit. Might not be. He didn't say the name. He said he's not. Yeah.
Strong for GSP, bro. I don't even think you can win through that. I think John's wrestling is very good. I don't know. Maybe I wouldn't, but I'd be very surprised. GSP's tiny compared to John. It's tiny, bro. Like, I feel like John will just dash him off. Of him. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's tiny.
I hear you
Like,
still.
John's got big dudes
But
off of
I
him.
was trying to think, who's
Big
he talking
dudes.
about?
I don't
though?
think
Like,
it's John, bro.
That's
Like,
the only person I could think of.
I know
that
what you
made
mean when you
sense.
say
Like,
bigger and pound for pound. I don't know. Unless
So-
it's
and then
Anderson
where
Silva.
he was at-
Anderson Silva, because he's
but
bigger
when would
than
he have
him.
Trained like
Why not?
Trained like that. Like I don't know.
Why not? They train. Sometimes these men train randomly. They all in the gyms like up weight.
Maybe, but yeah, I couldn't think of who it was other than outside of that. But
Daniel Cormier.
nah, I don't see when they would have trained like together. Like I was just going off of what gyms has he been at, who has he been around, who's like pound for pound. That's the only person I can think of. But yeah.
But a lot of people walk into Facet's gym.
Oh, Tiger Muay Thai.
Yeah.
yeah,
A lot of people just walk in and
yeah, because
So I don't know. Good shout anyway.
One more I saw that Eddie Hearn interview.
Yeah.
He mentioned he might potentially look
Get
to
into
get into MMA.
He's not gonna do it. He's not gonna do it. He wasn't keen.
Yeah.
He just sent it to be like, oh, like you're not keen. Boxing's hard enough.
Yeah.
You've got all the best boxers. You're the best promoter at the moment.
Yeah.
Don't do it, bro.
Yeah.
Don't ruin your credibility in boxing to move into UFC, MMA, which is my man tried it. Oscar De La Hoya. Failed miserably.
Yeah.
It's harder, bro.
Yeah.
You best have an understanding behind these fighters and the fights. Like, it's not boxing. Like, do you know what I'm saying? It's a lot more to it.
Hey. Last one. Bellator announced the new deal with BBC. You're gonna
Free.
be on BBC Free
And the iPlayer.
and iPlayer. So yeah, anything in the UK that's obviously running on our time will be BBC Free. I think anything anywhere else is iPlayer.
I don't care because I just watch on iPlayer anyway.
I hear you, but it's good to just watch it on TV. If you
iPlayer.
need people, you know where to look.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, but iPlayer, just everyone's got iPlayer now. 'Cause
Yeah, I
more
hear
time,
you.
more
It's
time with
convenient,
Bellator.
innit?
More time with Bellator. I'm not gonna lie. I'm
not
unless
watching
it's
it.
Watch it
I don't
live.
watch it live. Very rare.
Unless
Like-
nothing's on that week.
Yeah,
Like-
and even if there's
Yeah.
nothing on, sometimes that can cruise and then let me because I like to skip through.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to watch the in betweens, but you see UFC, I can do the in betweens. I can
Yeah.
get up, go right. I don't know why, but you see with Bellator,
Yeah.
the in betweens,
Yeah.
Dead.
long. That and one, long. I'm not trying to just hear. I don't even watch one's in betweens.
like you mean like the commentators?
Yeah, in betweens.
and-
Yeah,
okay.
and then they're trying to bring up the fight previews. And what.
Okay.
I'm not. I have really no time for that. That's literally taking up the 4 hours of my day.
Yeah.
And
no, the
2
events are long.
hours it-
You know what I wanted to say?
2 hours
yeah?
of it is preview.
Like I kind of wouldn't mind if people just made fight cards shorter still. Like the UFC, when you think about it, because I was sitting down looking at it, their events are like 5-6 hours long.
I
That's
like-
a chunk of your day, you know.
I like it.
Nah, I
No,
wouldn't
you know what
mind
it
if
is?
it's just like.
The reason you're right.
There's too
You
much
know what it is?
gaps in
But man have
between.
to stay
That's
up
it.
so
That's the
bloody
problem.
late. Yeah.
No, that's you.
What,
D. Say it again, D.
There's too much gaps in between fights. That's
Thank
the
you.
problem. Like,
That's
man will
the
fight
problem.
and then I've got to wait 20 minutes.
Especially
for
if there's a
another fight.
knockout. That happened last night, bro.
Like,
My man knocked him out.
Wipe the cage. Next one's in. Like,
It's true.
Man talking like he's fucking what's it? Chicken fight, cock fighting, bro.
Cock fighting. That's why I did the clean area.
Chickens in.
no, not like that. But
Fighting.
why, like
I
you
hear you,
said,
though.
why do I want to spend 5 hours of my day?
I hear you.
What and
Preview.
like the prelims to a certain extent, man. No one's in the arena. Like,
Yeah.
bro, get
Like,
through them.
I like it when they have the like this card. It was on early.
Yeah.
Like, but they ain't gonna
Nine.
do that for pay-per-view because they want as much people in America to watch it. Who's
so they
paying.
push it back.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like, them make them one shorter because I can't stand staying up so late
It's not that-
sometimes, bro.
Alright,
and
we-
it's long.
All right, we have to get over the staying up. That's just because they're in Vegas. When they're in
Yeah.
thingy, we're gonna have to get over that. That you're gonna never. They'll
bro,
Cali time.
they
You'll
could-
never get away with that. My whole problem is that you're right. Cramming the fight, bro. Cram the fight. If someone gets knocked out, don't wait 25. Because what they're doing is they're filling up the time slot of the show.
Yeah.
So they're filling up. We finish at 2:30 or 5 o'clock or whatever. So look, we can't bring another fighter out because if he knocks him out, the show's gonna be an hour and a half.
No, but sometimes they can't help it because there's
Yes.
been cards like usually if the cards are long, you're staying up till like 6, 7. But when there's short fights, sometimes you're like 5.
But it's
You're
still long
done.
in the sense of there's still a gap of period of
Yeah. I hear
they
you
got
saying.
a preview and
Yeah.
show you for the next 20 minutes.
Yeah.
But I get what you're saying. It is
But yeah.
long-winded.
But yeah, no, cool.
Yeah?
Yeah, we're good.
Wrapped up.
All right, let's go
Into
next week.
UFC.
We got the picks.